Kai, alright. Well, welcome back to some more Peacekeeper. It's been a while, but yeah. So, last we had left off, you were still in the mix of the final fight with the Doctor. You were able to defeat most of the last defenses that he had. You're still kind of dealing with at least one of his doppelgangers, while the other one is currently banished away by Kilo. Uh, he did try to get away through teleportation, but he decided to narratively declare that he can't do that, so he is now stuck here. And he is going to use his orb of... Let's see here. Orb of Superior Spell Storing as his ACID action. So let me get music going back again. And then, let's see here. And I will unpause. So, I think what he's going to do here at the moment is use his Orbis to basically cast, at 5th level, a Wall of Force around himself.
Oh, bastard. Hey, how big's that Wall of Force?
Big enough to only encompass himself.
No. Isn't Wall of Force a certain range? Am I crazy?
It could be either a sphere or dome up to 10 feet, or it could be a shape of a flat surface made up to 10 by 10 foot panels. So all he really technically has to do is just make a 10 by 10 foot panel of 10 things, literally just going up and down vertically, like around himself. So no, it's not going to be encompassing you in Umbra.
At least me, I was ready to go at least me.
No, it's just himself. If I can
Wall of Force.
draw a box. Oh, yep, there we go.
That's the way I don't know what Wall of Force is.
It's like the downgraded version of like Passwall.
Still annoying to deal with, though.
Nothing physical.
Yeah, nothing physical could get through.
Mm-hmm.
It lasts up to 10 minutes. It can't be dispelled by dispel magic. Only a disintegrate spell will destroy it. And like, it can either be a dome of a radius of 10 feet or a flat surface made of 10 foot by 10 foot panels. So like I said, he just has to make 10 by 10 foot panels just going vertically up and down from his space.
10 by 10?
Yeah, 10 by 10.
You do realize that 10 by 10 is 10 across and 10 up. It's not just 10 up and 5 across. It can't just be 5 foot from what you're saying. It's 10 feet. I could be wrong though. So it's just what it sounds like you're saying.
No, like I would say like a panel, like a 10 foot by 10 foot panel would be like a glass wall, basically 10 by 10 feet.
Yeah, 10 by 10. It's 10 feet wide, 10 feet up.
10 feet wide, 10 feet up.
Yeah,
like, instead
so
of
that's
stack
like
that in such a way, like, it only encompasses himself.
Oh, fucking bastard.
Yeah, also, you could have just done it into a dome or sphere with a radius of up to 10 feet. You can choose it with, like, lower than that, too. You could just, like, put himself in a little dome. Well, I'm just reading the first part of it.
I heard radius at 10 feet, and I was like, wait, that doesn't add
up.
up
To 10 feet, yeah.
Well, it's the
too.
dome of up to 10 feet, so he could just do a
Goomba,
dome.
you're supposed to be on our side.
I'm reading the spell.
I know.
It's like it is.
Either
I'm
way,
sorry.
like, he could do it.
The flat surface made up of 10 by 10 foot panels, that would have been correct. Like,
But I'm just saying, the way Kobart's
but-
saying it, it's
yeah.
10 by 10 is what he's saying.
Oh, I see what you mean.
He said 10 by 10 panels, so I was like, yeah, 10 feet wide, 10 feet up.
If he chooses to do it that way, then yeah.
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 Anyway,
So if he's saying only around him, he's contradicting himself, and I was trying to catch him on a
anyway,
contradiction.
Oh, I see.
that will be it is turn. Anyway, Mr. Richard. That's you, Eric.
Huh? I don't even see the map change. I gotta refresh.
Oh, weird. I could have swore I made sure that it was on the right map.
Does
Yeah, it
anyone
is on the right
have-
map.
Wait.
It might have just been my system lagging.
As far as I was aware, no, nobody here has the secret.
Not even Kilo?
No, it's a
Oh.
6th level spell. He only has up to 5th.
Yeah. And disintegrate is also not. It's it's not a wizard.
It's not a warlock.
It's a warlock spell. If he was still a wizard, he would definitely have disintegrate.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah. Oh, that's so upsetting.
also doesn't
No,
the
I'm busy.
this has been a while, but doesn't the is it that same doctor that has the thing on him that like certain spell levels just don't work on him?
No.
No,
Or am I
This is
the orb
OG
has
am I
dropped.
thinking of something different?
This is Marksman Doctor. I don't know which one has which. That's Minda's not here. It's just my dictionary. My
You're asking
encyclopedia.
if he still has the orb of invulnerability up. No.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I was
No,
like, I
yeah.
forgot if that was still up or not, but okay.
No.
My bad.
They had to be dropped through other concentration check. And he is technically concentrating now on this thing. Da, 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 da.
Hey, Vic.
He still haven't even gotten back in. I can tell.
Oh.
There
Oh.
he is.
I thought he was just in the void.
Look back. Is it load up for you at this time, Avik?
It's still loading.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm seeing it right now.
Okay, I'm in now.
Come here.
All right. I'll just go ahead and grab the sheet. So, Richard Chase. Wait, did the doctor already do his thing?
Yeah.
He has a wall of force on him.
Ah, perfect. So basically, he's
I
just
know,
making.
right? He's just buying time, and that lasts for 10 minutes.
I don't think anyone has what's it called?
Disintegrate?
Disintegrate?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, we already checked.
and the spell magic doesn't work on that stuff.
No.
And I believe we are currently out of. Sorry, I believe we're currently out of anything special on there.
Yeah, we're out of narratives, I think. Unless
Yeah.
someone else has theirs. Does Wex have his?
No.
No.
No, you yours.
No, Wex
Just
used
used
his like way
his-
earliet to get himself
that's
free of that
right.
like
But used his
trap.
Yeah, he had to use that to reverse the whole old age thing.
Yeah,
Yep.
I used
that
mine on
sucked.
Kilo.
All right, so I got myself. I'm grabbing Richard here. All right. So, have we taken care of the other Doctor clone yet?
Nope, he's still alive.
Marksman's still here.
All right. For Wex's sake, not Wex's sake, for Richard's sake, I'm gonna go ahead and get him closer. So, I'm gonna go to right here for 30 feet of movement. Get him close. Pipe's gonna follow behind. Did him and Pipe go on the same turn? Yeah, they do. Okay. This is only good in melee combat. Wait, no. No, it just sheds light at that far distance. Blaze, sex, not fire resistant immunity, can become necrotic damage. It's a creature with fire absorption. Okay. I'll save that for later. Have we figured out if these guys have fire resistance? I think the only one that did technically was the Dracule.
Yeah, and you could try.
Uh,
I don't know, to be completely honest. I didn't. Did I write it down? No.
How hurt is everyone? What?
I'm pretty good.
Okay.
Where I
One
am.
distance under this. Okay, you are
my
on.
phone. I'll still be able to do stuff though.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast at the moment because the paladin isn't here and he doesn't have anything for this. No, this is just resistance and advantage on stuff. Okay. He's gonna go ahead and cast Aura of Vitality. So 30 foot placing around him. So should be something like this. Okay. That does get our holder of magic in there right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my bonus action to heal him for 2d6. He gets healed for 6 health. So 69. Nice.
Nice.
And I don't think he can. I think he needs a bonus action to command his dog, right?
Believe so.
Okay. Trekkers doesn't add anything to this. He doesn't have his refueling ring going. His infusion's already done.
So you're healing Kilo for 2d6?
Yeah, healing Kilo for 2d6.
Alright, did you already
Alright.
apply the healing to Kilo, or like...
I already applied it.
Okay.
Tattoo Death Ward, Tattoo of Freedom. Okay, yeah, there should be nothing else that Wix can do. And I think at the moment he can't do anything to his dog because it takes a bonus action to do any of the stuff for it. So that's all Richard's going to be able to do.
Well, I
Alright,
can't
Miss
do shit. Now.
Osmira.
Well,
I can't do shit now.
the funny thing about Wall of Force, I could still do shit to him.
You can? No, you can't.
I can.
How?
Wall of Force doesn't block out spell effects.
Yeah, it does. I think.
I'll actually go. I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
You're looking it up right now because I'm doing the same.
Nothing can physically pass through. It's immune to all damage, and it can't be dispelled.
Nothing can physically pass through, but it doesn't have to be physically passing through it. It can just be a full area of effect around me. Let's see, Wall of Force. The wall spots it doesn't choose a point when you see the wall is any orientation as horizontal surface.
No, although a fireball created with a point of origin outside the wall would not pass through it. I'm looking at other people's comments on the spell.
Okay, so he's full protection.
I don't
Then.
think nothing can get through to him.
Damn, I was hoping I could just Spirit Guardians him.
Can we just like psychically insult him to lose his concentration?
I don't think that's gonna
yeah,
work.
that is the way to do it. Like, if there's a thing that doesn't need a physical thing to pass into someone else, like if it's a spell
Oh,
save where it's like,
Actually,
oh,
wait, there's
I
a
mentally
spell.
affect you, that's technically not
Oh.
physical.
Wait, there is a spell I can do.
Well, at least you got some.
Well, I mean,
I'm going back to my computer.
because it can just appear in there. It doesn't need to physically go through
Yeah.
the wall. So I have a spell I can cast that can fit, that can go in there, but doesn't physically have to go through the wall.
I guess just to fuck with him so he can't counter whatever you're gonna do. I'm gonna just quiet him, I guess. That's all I can do.
They fit around you at a distance of 15 feet.
Because it's technically not going. Oh, would silence work that way? Would silence be able to affect it, guys? I don't know. Yeah,
That's a good question.
that's a good question. Because it's just like it doesn't. It's not a physical thing. It's like an aura. Yeah, it does say
Okay.
aura of silence.
Yeah, it's an
So
aura.
it does work. Would
Uh,
that go through?
Not technically physical, so yeah, I would say, like anything that's non-physical would technically work.
Awesome, sick. I'm gonna tell him.
So,
I'm gonna give him a cheeky little wink and a little.
Okay,
I'm back on my computer.
Okay,
I will
so
be muting myself
I-
while I'm eating, though. But I'll be able to
I
do
mean,
everything.
Okay.
okay, so I have two spells I can do that literally can hurt him through his Wall of Force.
That's good because now he can't counter anything.
I have one that can summon something in there to attack him.
Oh, is that
And
your lovely
Spiritual
hand?
weapon.
Yeah.
A spiritual
lovely
weapon can. A spiritual weapon can appear in there, and Spirit Guardians can pass through it because Spirit Guardians says it can go
I
through.
remember
It
we-
doesn't require a line of sight, and it's nothing physical. It is spirits assaulting them. But this does mean I have to drop concentration on your holy weapon.
Did we fix Spirit Guardians back to how it was,
yes.
or is it still?
We,
Oh, we
we
did.
did. We did fix it
Oh,
to how it
okay.
was.
So I mean, up to you.
All I will say is because of me
It-
having to dispel holy weapon. Well, Well, basically, I just stopped concentrating on it. As a bonus action, I could dismiss the spell but cause a emittance of radiant burst.
Yeah.
But this is a question about that. If I do, it's just radiant energy. Would that be able to go through that wall?
Not physical.
It is not physical.
So technically, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'm trying to figure out. I can't do anything else.
If you want to, you can stay there for the moment just so I can do this.
It just
No,
won't
no,
take. Like, it can go through, it just can't take damage from the spell.
Well, no, but he could still take damage because it affects a creature within the range of it.
Right.
Yeah, so it would still hurt
Yeah,
the doctor for me doing this. Gotcha.
do anything else, I guess I will. Can stuff come out of it?
Wall of Force?
I don't. Nothing can pass through. So either way, never
Yeah.
mind. I will just. I'll pace it. I'll patient defense. I'll die.
Like, he can kind of technically also cast spells that don't have like a physical.
Can he? He's
Yeah, he can.
he's silent.
He has ways of getting around that.
He's silent.
He has ways of getting around that.
I don't care. He's silent.
So, like, just because he's
He has
silent doesn't mean he can't.
He
deal with
doesn't
it.
require that to work
He has
with it.
Any verbal smells? No.
Okay.
However, counterspell can still work through it. That's another issue.
I thought it was verbal.
Uh-huh.
I thought counterspell was verbal.
Verbal, no, it's just somatic. Counterspell is just
Cover
somatic.
counter-somatic.
Is it only?
Yeah, it's just
It
somatic.
is only somatic. Trust me, I've already figured that out. I mean, as great as silence would work on there, it's not gonna.
It's already
help
on.
me.
It's already there.
Okay, well, either way, I just
was
gotta
on
make
hold.
sure I'm not in range enough to.
No. Stay the hell away from me.
Well, I mean, no. For me to do my casting, I'm gonna do it outside and then go in.
That's what I mean. Stay the hell away from me.
Okay.
And it's not a big radius either, so you can still hit them with a lot of stuff. Right, Keela's turn.
Alright.
Okay, so this I have like two questions. This will determine what I want to do.
Mhm.
First question. Previously, I remember that I did I have 0 mirror images up from way beforehand at this point, or was there still 1 that Kilo had active?
I honestly don't remember.
All right, I'll just say it's 0 because I don't feel like doing that.
Sorry.
So that was my first
It's
question.
been
No,
a
it's all
while.
good.
Like, it's like.
It's been a while. It might have been 1, but I really don't care. We'll say it's nothing.
Okay.
So that's my first question. My second question is, I do know that this the skull's still here, but
Yeah.
these guys are up in the air, right?
Yeah, they are flying.
Okay.
Everything
Okay, so
else
they're
is on
flying.
the ground at this point.
Okay. Okay. And they're 60 feet from like the edge of the skull over there.
Yeah.
Okay. Man. Okay. That.
Like it. So he'd technically be 120 feet away from you. Just
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Man. Okay. I guess at this point I will. Kilo will do. Yeah. I guess since I don't remember how many mirror images he had up, and I don't feel to care, I will go ahead and just to get a layer of protection on himself once more, he'll do a mirror image on himself.
mhm.
And then I think he will begin to. Can Kilo try to climb up as far as he can up this way? How much is that? Hold on. How much? Where is this?
Like maybe about 30 feet up, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember my my other thing that I. What is this? Oh, the adrenaline rush. That's what it is.
Mhm.
I was like, what is the thing called that I can use a bonus action to dash and gain some temp? think that's what it is. Adrenaline rush. Yes. Okay. So if I move and then dash for 60, how far can I climb up? How far can I climb up that way?
Did you have a climbing speed?
No.
Then if they click the whole 60 to get up there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. So I'll be up that way. So I will use one of my adrenaline rushes to do that. So I have 6 temp, and then that's down by 1, and that is it for me.
Alright, and it's the others one's turn. He is 35 feet away from Kilo at the moment.
Oh wait, isn't that the one that's in the banishment?
The Dracula's in the banishment.
Yeah, 'cause I'm hovering over the other ones.
The banishment. Okay.
Okay. Phew.
Yeah.
Alright.
The
Mr.
31.
Rex.
Cool. Well, Wax is over this way. I guess this guy's over here, so... Oh, I forget that I have to right-click, not left-click, to move my screen. Let's see here. That guy's not even injured. Okay, I might actually be able to do
I
something.
mean, he's slightly injured.
That's fine, though. That's fine. I'm just saying I might actually be able to do something with Wex other than try to rush up and hitch a ride on a dog. He's going to go ahead and do... it's okay, so bonus action, so that's that. Yeah, so he's gonna move. Oh, wait, whoops. Wrong tool. So if he moves 25... Oh, whoops. Oh, perfect. So he's gonna move 25 here. He's within 30 feet of me now. I've not been able to do this fight, which is fine, but at this point, I will go ahead and do... let me see here. Okay, to do the X-Blade's curse on that particular Doctor clone.
Okay.
Which I'll just throw it up here somewhere where is it? Oh, here it is. So I'll throw Hexblade's curse on him. And then, as my action, I shall go ahead and... I think at this point, I'm just gonna try to Eldritch Blast him. Just to see how it goes. Yeah, okay. So this would be, let's see, 3 beams.
Three beams. Alright, roll it.
Yep. Nothing there, no advantage, none of that stuff. Okay, and that's only if I hit it. Okay. Alright, so... Oh, nope.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Definitely not. Roll number 2. Oh my gosh.
No miss.
And number 3. Wow, nope.
Yep, all 3 miss.
That's fine, I'm using up the bad rolls here. That's fine. Alright, that is the end of my turn.
Alright, that brings it up to Stitch.
Oh gosh, I didn't realize how bad you rolled, dude.
Oh yeah, 4, 4, 8.
Oh gosh, Goomba. Fix your dice, change them out.
You know, if I could.
Let me at them. Let me at the dice.
Let me at the dice. Let me at them.
Let me at the dice.
Stitch.
Pivot.
Okay. So let's see. That one's in the banish zone. That one's there, and then this guy's next. Oh, he healed. What the hell did he heal with?
Did he heal?
Apparently, he jumped back from. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
My brain shut down
Yeah,
for a
Gunslinger
second.
hasn't really taken much damage. You guys have mostly been focusing on the wizard.
Because he's more important. He's scarier.
Well, I mean, to be honest, the wizard is the more problematic of the two. Okay. What do I want to do? Well, I guess the best I can do here is, what is this one? Wait. Sorry, This is very rare. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to. What the hell is this? Wait, why did she have a silver stake?
I don't know.
Hmm.
He's real good.
Oh, I understand what that is now. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna have to hit with Frostfang here.
Yes, hit with the boy.
Okay, I'm also gonna whistle up to Umbra. Just He's not going to get out. He's not going to get out of that box anytime soon. So come down here and chomp on this one. All right. So attacking normally
Can
here.
Umbra just eat the box?
No, he's not going to eat the box. That wouldn't do anything.
But no, it's Umbra. It might.
Okay. Let's go ahead with. Sorry. I believe she's under Bless as well, or under the Heroism Potion. I actually have her cheat. Let me look at her cheat sheet real quick, just to make sure. Because I need to make sure I have
she has Heroism, freedom of movement.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Yeah, it has the Uber Poison, Active Consumables, Heroism Pot, Cloud Giant Pot, Climbing Pot. Umber has 2 luck pots left. Fail free, smart assessments needed, hunt down the doctor. Also, and we ended on the end of the doctor's turn, is what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Death Wars, which has 3 of them, plus 3 max, Hero's Feast benefit, Boon of the Gluttonous Hunter, 3 movement, immune to charm, paralyzed, using Aegis. Umber has Flight for an hour. Tattoo Necrotic has 50 absorption on it. Tattoo Psi 8, and Stitches she has 8 more on the status. Okay. And she and both her and Umber have 5 turns of haste left. Okay, so I have plenty of hits to go through here. Alright, let's go ahead. So first strike. Not one. She's not under the effective luck spots.
Why did we let you touch it?
What's that?
You've been rolling your shit the whole fight. Why did we let you do it?
Because I'm the only one who can really run across characters.
No,
Okay.
I know.
Alright, first attack, second attack here. 13. That's a 30. Does that hit does that hit our ranger down here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and throw on. How many spell slots you got left, girl? Where's your thing set with pack magic here? What the fuck is going on? Okay, she is out of second levels. All she's got is first. So I'm just gonna toss on a first level Divine Smite onto this attack.
Just saying they could do anything as a reaction.
No.
I don't even think a shield from you can cover that up now.
Let me look. I don't think it can.
He doesn't have a shield. Artificers
Either-
all get shield unless they're like the Pacific
No.
one. Yeah.
They have an
She's
AC of
how many
27.
levels of? Okay, so she doesn't have the extra additive on there. Okay, so it's only 2d8 or 2d8 of radiant damage. I was making sure she didn't have the extra automatic improved radiant amount. Okay, so normal hit here. So that's a total of 27. 4 cold, and 2 of those 8s are radiant damage. The 6 and the 2. The rest is all magical slashing.
I think he will do an elemental rebound as a reaction.
The direct reflect a portion of the incoming energy. You gain resistance to the damage type that triggered this spell.
Because their sword
Which-
does technically do cold damage, you can mitigate that damage.
And the next time you deal damage,
Oh,
this
okay.
one takes
So
a 1d6.
it just takes
for-
2 cold instead of 4, but like, yeah.
So okay, so he's choosing the cold and not the radiant or the slashing.
Well, what's oh, wait, hold on.
Frostbring.
No,
It
you
says
don't.
the radiant. I don't see the radiant. I just see slashing. What's the radiant?
Well, the radiant's the other 2d8. It's part of the divine smite that I added in on her.
Ah,
She just, yeah, I can't exactly separate it out, but
You did
There,
already
gotta-
say cold.
yeah, meant to say, yeah, you already said cold, so radiant
You
damage
already
is
did
still
say cold. No takesy backsies.
I mean, I could
What's
change
the-
it just because I didn't know she was divine.
No, no takesy backsies.
I did state I was smiting.
Okay.
Oh, run it back. Anyways,
Yeah.
I don't think the second the Great Minotaur. No, that just increases strength. Her belted sacred mount. Chime. Is Umber on a second turn? Is separate?
No, Umber's on Stitch's turn. Like right
Okay.
after.
All right, I already called on there. Helm of the Chromatic Dragon's not going to help in this current moment. Okay, I'll go ahead and do my extra attack from haste, and we'll go for it again. Does a 22 hit?
A 22 will not hit.
All right,
No,
does
they
my-
have 27.
fair enough. You got to make sure to ask. All right,
No, I
that's it. That is it for her, and now Umbra's coming down. So flying and running down. We're gonna just have the boy chomp. Actually, she didn't say he popped any of his claw tattoos or Indomino or Woven White Wind, which is, I believe, his. I believe that's his like extra heal that if he has.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dragon Pipe. No, that's just for the cool of it. Dimensional Shackles. He's already got good healing. He doesn't need to heal anymore. I mean, he could, but. Both under haste, both under heroism. Let's see. Alright, we'll go ahead from there. So, go ahead with Umbra's attack here. So, first strike. That is a 30 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, and the same point, I need to make a DC 20 strength saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
And the damage is 17, so you fail. You are prone currently,
Mm-hmm.
and that is 24 damage from Umbra.
24.
All magical. Yep, all magical piercing. currently.
Okay. All right.
All right, and going ahead for another bite at advantage now. Ooh,
That'll
26.
miss.
Oh yeah, but I do have a luck pot, so I will go ahead and burn that one because we want to get as much damage in as possible.
Actually, you know what? I can flash a genius that and make it succeed, so he doesn't get prone.
Okay. Well, either way, I'm gonna I will run a luck pot again because a 2 and a 5 is not gonna stop me there. Okay, so I need to add. That's wait. Oh, I forgot to add his bonus to that on top of there.
Mm.
Let me take this away and quickly roll a d4. Okay, so that's a 29. So that actually
Well,
would hit.
it's not advantage, so it'd be 2 plus the 21.
Well,
Roll the two
oh yeah.
first. Yeah.
So 2, 21, 23 with this, yeah, 26. Still be the same.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
I'll go ahead and let Pod and do that again, and I make sure to add a 3 this time. So add a 3, normal roll. That is a 40.
Oh, it.
Alright, try again. And the damage is 22. So let's see if he passes.
22.
Yep.
1, 2.
Straight saving through.
23 will pass. Okay, and final strike, because he has hasted action. Alright. That is a nat. Oh, yep. He's already programmed for it, so this is going to be critical damage here.
Alright, that'll be normal.
Oh wait, he has a. Oh yeah, they have adamantine. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, again, I guess make another strength saving throw. See if he gets knocked prone. That is 20 damage.
Gotcha.
And he passes again. Oh, doctors, I will say he is a lot stronger than he looks. Alright. That is currently it for Umbra. Current effects, nothing else added on top. Yeah, he only has a 2. Oh, I forgot he has advantage from Pack Hunter. Okay, I could have just been rolling those advantage. Anyway, that's on me. I forgot. Either way, I'll remember.
He has pack tactics. Yeah.
I forgot he does. I forgot he's a dog. Anyways, that's all I got for Umbra there.
All right. Action wise, I guess he's just gonna cast on main doctor over here. Unless somebody wants to stop him, but like, yeah.
Hey, Kilo, would you like to counterspell? Would either of you would you like to counterspell against the doctor here from casting something at other doctor up here?
Oh, I mean, Wex could. Wex could. It's his last spell slot, but
it is up to you on that because you both could. Both you and Kilo.
I could
can
try
react.
one. If it fails, the other one could try to do it.
I mean, I would say it's also because he can still counterspell. I don't know how far up Kilo is. I don't think he's up the 60 feet. I think he's like at least 30. But he also can't really be seen by the doctor up there. So, your choice. I also need to take the 60 feet off him because he's back on ground level.
He'll be casting at 4th level.
I mean, your counterspell is at 5th, so
Mine's at 5th, so if I counterspell it, it would be just a nope.
I mean, you can go for it. I think his counterspell would have to be 5th or lower to try and react to yours without having to roll up on it either way. So choose whichever one of those two you want to do it.
That's true. I think at this point, I think Wex is not using his spell slots for really anything else at this point.
And Kilo is currently holding for banishment.
Yeah, so I think even though it sacrifices a lot of damage potential for Eldritch Smite, I think Wex will go ahead and counterspell that.
Okay. All right, that is.
Because I don't know what it is, and I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, I don't think we want to risk whatever the doctors have planned to save each other.
I'll just click this just so it like consumes the spell slot.
Okay, counterspell 5th level. Does he have a counterspell at the same or higher level?
No.
Okay. Well, I guess that will stop whatever spell he's casting through.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Has he got anything else for his turn?
Yep. Haste action. We'll pull out what looks to be a syringe that he's going to inject into his neck.
Oh God, he's becoming the super doctor. He's about to get really jacked.
No.
He's injecting venom. He's turning into Bane.
Yes.
He actually
He switches
becomes
classes mid-combat. No.
What's up? So he becomes.
Once he does this, he will become what looks to be a pile of goo.
Oh.
Did he just end himself?
I think that was a method for him to revitalize back to the doctor. Maybe. Yep, it was.
I
Okay.
thought the doctor shanked himself in the neck with a sword.
Interesting.
Well, I figured this was a way to keep one of them alive, and considering so, this one is a danger. This is why we were trying to kill him faster.
So,
Okay.
question. So, okay, how does this work with my Hexblade's curse?
Uh,
I think it's just gone.
he's just dead. Yeah, he's gone.
So he died.
He died, and his life energy transferred back over to the original to one of the bodies over here.
Yeah, so you would get your tip HP if that's what.
So I'd get my HP back. I'd get my 16 HP back since
Yes.
he died.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm currently 20 feet above them, and I believe about 20 feet back. I'm gonna go back another 25 feet of movement. I'm going to bonus action drop my spell on her, so I'll go ahead and grab already pull up Holy Weapon here and just roll off the extra.
That almost healed me back to full max boosted HP.
Really?
Okay,
Sorry.
so
What's going on here?
this will do. The doctor in there currently needs to make a Constitution saving throw, past DC 22.
Oh, hold on.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab more pizza.
Why are you doing this? Okay. He's just like, what now?
So he needs to make a Constitution saving throw, from the radiant burst going on into him and around the area he's at. For DC 22. That is a 20. He fails currently. So if he can be, he is blinded for a minute, and he takes 48 radiant damage.
Okay, he can't be blinded. Alright.
And he takes 13 radiant damage.
I'm gonna have to not do that because, anyway. 13? Alright.
13, and make a Constitution saving throw for his spell. Okay. With that bonus out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and activate at 4th level Spirit Guardians. So, yep, going to go ahead and do it right there. So currently activated with Spirit Guardians, doing 48 damage. I am going to go ahead and use the rest of my movement to go right back in, right next to where the doctor is, and lower myself at the same pace to about the same height as him.
Okay.
Alright. Now that he is entered into the area for the first time, his speed is halved. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed, he takes a 3d8. On successful, he takes half. So that is a 18. That is a fail. So he will take 16 more radiant damage.
Alright.
And another Constitution saving throw. That 16 passes for his sake. He needs to get in that one. Fuck. And as my hasted action, I'm gonna go ahead and chug down a pot here. Actually, wait, what else can I do here? Nope, these can't affect him inside there. None of these can affect him in there either. Oh, do we have a Midna back?
Yes, you do.
Good. He put up a wall of force, Minda.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
They
one of the
also-
doctors stabbed himself with a syringe and died.
Yeah, he turned into goo and absorbed himself.
Yeah, basically. So the main wizard doctor had the ranger sacrificed himself, transferred life energy back over the distance, and now he's healed. Currently in the wall of force, and I am hitting him with spirit guardians through the wall of force, and I just also blew up on my holy weapon to switch to switch to this as well.
And that's okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
Uh,
So Ranger one's dead.
Ranger one is
For
essentially
main body, for the main boy healing. Mr.
Yeah, for the-
Invincible, I'm assuming, is still in fun, happy bandage timeout.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Currently, the doctor, we're trying our best to get him to lose concentration, but he has to roll like a nat 1 on a advantage roll, so it's really tough.
Okay.
Other than that, we're more or less haven't really taken any damage. I've made, in the time being, you've used one Divine Smite. Both you and Umbra have gone in for attacks and damaged the Ranger because he wall forced himself. And Richard has currently just used Aura Vitality to like do minor healing to the group down there, that mainly towards Kilo.
Okay.
That was about it so far. I'm gonna go ahead. That should end my turn. I'm drinking a potion of superior renewal to regain a 5th level slot as my hasted action, and that should be it.
Okay.
All right, so it's back
Oh,
to
cool.
the
That
doctor
looks
now.
nice. Does it show that I've logged in on Foundry?
I
No,
do not
yeah.
see you in here yet.
Cool. I'm gonna, I guess, quickly BRB because my instance is being a shit.
Fair enough.
No.
I got you.
Oh wait, no, it's catched up. Okay, thank God. Come on.
So yeah, because he's wall of force, I'm basically just hitting him with area of effect spells that can pass through, which is
They
basically
can
just
pass through it. I mean,
Mhm.
hey, if we need me to, I can pop in on that bandwagon.
yeah, you can, because I'm about to throw in spiritual weapon next and have that like hit him while he's inside there.
60 feet in the air.
I'm basically just gonna be running with spiritual guardians and spiritual weapon at the same time to like get in as much as I can while he's inside his wall of force.
Gotcha.
That was another doctor has appeared.
What?
He rolled another initiative roll. I'm assuming he has an extra body that is now taken out and healed him and coming back into the fight.
No.
No?
No.
So why?
Wait. Oh, he gained a second turn. Shit.
So I'm gonna just go throw myself off a cliff real fast.
So main body doctor now can go twice. He has 2 souls. He has 2 of his own souls occupying the same body. Wonderful.
Oh, fabulous.
At least that is what I'm assuming is happening here.
Mhm.
Alright, as a bonus action. Actually, no, I think he'll just use it as his haste action. To drink another health pot.
Oh, damn! He used superior healing. He also started his turn in there as well, so he has to make another saving throw.
Make a
I
saving throw.
can also take back over for Rick and Pipe, by the way.
Yeah, you can go ahead and take back over on all three of them. I only have my sheet up running right now. I've been doing it one at a time here. That is okay. That's another fail. He takes another 48 damage, and he'll make another Constitution saving throw. He'll take 17 more radiant damage on top of that.
Alright, go ahead, take the damage first, because that does pop first, and then I'll
Okay,
heal the hit
Yeah,
points.
it's-
So, let's see, that'd be 60. Alright.
and he needs to roll for his concentration check there.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I don't know. I'm just saying. Three. He's rolling so low, but we're not hitting him hard enough.
Let's see here. As an action.
Can he fail with that?
He has to nat one.
If he has to nat one, or if we hit at
Hit
least
him from-
to like a 30 amount of damage. 30 damage would be enough for him to have to lose out on that.
He's going to cast Force Cage on himself.
No!
Wait, he's casting Force Cage on top of Wall of Force.
Yes.
What?
That
Are
I
they-
call-
Funny enough,
Concentration
Force
spell.
Cage was one of my ideas to put him in a box, but
Yeah, but we don't want to put him in the box. That's the other issue. So Force
And
Cage,
Force Cage
mobile,
does
invisible.
block spells, so your Spirit Guardians aren't going through there anymore.
The shape of his box creates a barrier that prevents any matter from passing through, blocking any spells cast in or out of it from the area. You can cast. Okay, I will quickly go check if this can still go through Force Cage, because it does say any matter whatsoever.
Yeah, and it's more so saying that you can't cast spells through it. Nothing about things existing that go in a radius.
So now we just gotta wait it out, basically?
No,
So a
no.
Force Cage.
Don't worry, guys. I'm back. I can already thwart his plans. I got sour skills. My brain's on 12. Let's go, baby.
I was so excited, and now I'm a marshal who can't do shit.
Don't worry. I've got a plan. I've got a plan, and it's gonna be very funny.
And then as a
oh,
that's his
Okay, so this one
action.
actually.
That's
so,
his bonus
yeah, unfortunately-
action.
Damn.
No, go ahead.
Wait, no.
Assume the spell
that doesn't-
slot, but
No, I'm just more confused.
now
How is it-
lasts an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Spirit Guardians respects line of sight. No, it doesn't.
It technically can't go through walls.
It can go through walls. I've already gone through that. That's why I can go through Wall of Force. It doesn't specifically see it. I need to have line of sight on them. While you cast this, you can designate any number you can see. Okay, so it's solid walls. That's why I can't work with it. I can't see into it. Okay, so that does make it a problem. Okay, so literally we can do nothing. At least
No,
until
don't worry about it.
until you can do something. The rest of us can do nothing.
Well, at least you could have done something in the wall of force. I'm twiddling my thumbs. Love being a marshal with no magic.
Well, if
Well,
I
well-
can't leave, then nothing says you can't.
Oh, is he gonna try to fucking force us out of here?
I just punched the force cage.
Yeah,
You punch-
he'll activate as a item interaction a small remote.
Question, Cobard. The action and hasted action. What action to turn it on?
That was his hasted action.
Mm,
Wait, no, that would be his.
He hasted to drink a potion. Action, cast Force Cage. What action, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, hold
We
on.
actually can't activate an item like that.
Uh-huh. He ain't Thief Rogue. The fuck you doing?
Oh yeah, okay. I guess you would have to use a bonus action to drink his potion, and I'll roll the fucking healing.
No, but no. But you already said all your shit. No.
No, I can take it back.
Okay then.
I'll just remove his 68 player, so see what he rolls.
Can we maybe say he doesn't?
No.
None of us have any more. Like I think the only person who might have.
concentration save. Yeah.
None of us have any more of these.
Any more of
It's,
what?
I also think this means I can't cast spiritual weapon in there.
4,
Yes.
20.
Yeah.
Wait,
Hey.
no, that was-
Why'd you roll a
it's-
d10?
I don't know.
It's 4d10.
No, let's take it. 30's better.
Oh, sorry, it's 10d4. Sorry, other way around. 10d4.
It's 10d4.
Not a D10 plus 4.
So 49. Alright.
Oh.
So he gets.
That's better than 60.
Yeah. Alright. There we go. Okay. But yeah, you will hear the computer say, self-destruct sequence initiated.
This is bullshit.
I'm sorry. No, wait. What?
Seriously, this is how we're doing
Blow
this.
us all up?
Well, it seems the coward really is willing to give up his utopia. Funny that.
I was gonna say the funny thing is we could technically all huddle in on a force cage ourselves and survive it.
You have the
We all
spell
have
force
forces
cage?
on us.
Kilo does.
Yeah, Kilo brought force cage because I was thinking, you know what? If the doctor tries to leave, I'm just gonna force cage him in place and just will stand around and beat him up when he drops force cage.
Hey, also, it goes up to 20 feet, so I think we can all fit if someone goes on top of Umbra.
That would be the idea.
is his turn. Richard.
How long do we have?
Well, it seems you didn't learn your fucking lesson, you blind prick. Let's see if we have a bit of a wee spell of remembrance, shall we? Bonus action. Gonna glug that. For funsies. Just to keep
Fair
some
enough.
stuff in the tank.
Fair
Hey,
enough.
doctor! You got a wall inside another wall. But what if I told you a funny meme?
could
I
do
break
that.
your wall.
This
I am targeting Force Cage.
Force Cage.
Because Wall of Force does not stop sight, meaning I can target Force Cage.
Force
Lol.
cage cannot be dispelled
Lamau.
by dispel magic.
No, I can't, dude. I just looked it up earlier. It can't do.
Specifically, it can't be.
Yeah, specifically can't be.
Dispel can't be dispelled by dispel.
here there I pulled it up from Kilo. So
Yeah, this spell can't be dispelled by dispel magic. It's right there at the bottom.
You're a
damn
bastard.
you, bottom text.
It's right
You
there.
don't read text, guys.
Oh, never mind. Cool, fun. Love that you're stacking all the bullshit. Cool, great.
It's a doctor.
Not like I wasn't
bullshit. Like, yes.
Yeah, but making this engaging at all to do. Okay, well. Let's see. Well, there's no disintegrate in the party.
Yeah, unfortunately so. Kilo would have been perfect to have disintegrate on him.
If he was
This
still a
is
wizard,
such
he
a-
would have. But
I know.
And this is fun and interactive. Okay, well, cool. Gets to do nothing.
Very wonderful. Fucking
One
We have
hope.
to wait out Force Cage.
That's 10 minutes, and by then the fucking
No, Force
big guy
Cage
will
is an
come back.
hour.
That's an hour.
That is
is
an
over
hour?
1,000
Wait,
rounds.
hold on. Pen is coming in.
I don't
Oh,
think
never
that's gonna
mind.
change
I thought that was
much.
a good hint, and he said
So,
you guys are gonna kill
it's up
me.
between Mr. Invincible going to be coming back in without his stuff here in a few rounds. The place is going to blow up, and Doctor will be fine. And literally, that's it.
So, we need to get to the Force Cage.
We need to really do a lot of things, but it's fucking ridiculous.
Oh yeah. By
Okay.
the way, you see to cast that no problem through your silence. By the way.
Yeah, I told you before, he's not affected by the silent spell. We already figured that.
Like, you just
Alright.
need to cast that wordlessly, like without really much issue.
He has wordless casting.
Oh, I didn't. I don't
Yep.
know, guys. I was just like,
Okay.
"Hey, let's fucking try it.
Question, since it has been a hot minute.
Yeah.
Le Doctor, the 60 feet
Force
up is
Cage
to
is
represent the
verbal,
fact that
but,
they're on
like,
top of
yeah.
the brain.
no, they're flying.
They're flying.
They are 60 feet up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
above the brain.
technically
Okay.
levitating, but yeah, they are in the air.
Yeah, we're 60 feet up.
because you just have an item that does allow him to levitate in space. So yeah.
Creatures so they can't leave by non-magical means.
I gotta go my phone charger.
I mean, quite literally, something we could just do if you want to skip the bullshit of this that's going to be happening. Maybe just sit on top of the force cage that he already has with the wall of force, and just force cage on top of him, while Kilo can counterspell him if he tries to counterspell the force cage.
He can't. He can't cast through it.
That's the other thing.
That's his own shitstorm. Like, he's just like, fine, I'm just gonna sit here then and wait it out. It's like, fine then, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So,
I couldn't have,
we
and
need to
Kilo
follow
couldn't
up.
have even counterspelled the other thing
Yeah.
beforehand. Even if he was within range, like he wasn't even within range to counterspell anyways. He's
From
like
the other guy,
5
yeah,
feet away.
But well, no, not
Hey,
the force
Coburn,
cage.
if you want to remove the other radius, because I don't have permissions over that, and that's a nuisance.
Yeah, that one's me. I need to
Uh,
delete that
gotcha.
somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got rid of it.
Okay. So, well, in that case, I've used my bonus. I
I was gonna say, if you want, he can just heal people.
Shut, you're a funny man. I've used the bonus.
I mean, he could just heal with
Be able to
another
dispel.
spell. That's the thing.
I mean,
You're a funny man thinking an artificer who's not an or alchemist has range. Funny man, right here. No, I can't go through. Everyone's has that. He has it active, but he can't use it. Yeah, that sure is a whole lot of fuck and all.
So we all got
Well-
100 Kilo.
Yeah, action dash, I guess, for now, because he ain't doing crap. And the boy down here shall follow suit and follow. That is Rick.
Alright, Osmera, what would you like to do?
I don't know, did we announce any kind of plan?
Nope, not yet.
No.
Like, you haven't really said anything to anybody about it, like, what you guys are gonna be doing, so,
No.
Well, it seems the bastards in particular deciding to wait this out. Shall we join him? If we can. Looks to everybody.
Hmm.
Consider I don't exactly feel like letting him just go.
Silence.
Yeah, you don't hear
I'm
this.
just shrugging in silence. And I think, Flint's also stuck in the silence too.
I mean, I guess he technically would have been able to speak either, because the silence would have been kept him from saying anything, but, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I do have to drop that silence though, because fucking it's not working clearly.
Maybe it's not gonna do anything, unfortunately.
I'm
there.
sorry, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. That's a bonus action to drop that too. What were you saying?
what, asking him?
I was saying, the doctor,
No, Sid.
the doctor's seeming to be wanting to sit it out. Do we want to go ahead and wait with him if we can?
I mean, we can.
Sure. I still want to knock his teeth in, though.
We all do.
Sure that's mutual at this point.
Does anyone have anything that they could, like that thing?
Nothing at the moment.
Why are you going kobold?
Sorry, a child was speaking to me. Nothing we can exactly
Why is
do
Viola
with this.
here?
Nothing exactly we can do at this moment.
No ideas?
He'll just
Nobody?
kind of
Okay.
laugh and say, even if you can't survive this explosion, once the explosion happens, this room no longer exists. Therefore, your binding me here no longer applies.
You are a sick, demented fuck.
Punches the force cage.
Yes, and I'd also like to point out, Doctor, your one place of sanctuary disappears when you have nowhere to go, as I'm pretty sure Nekroth is watching you with very bated interest. As I'm sure if you lose the only place you have sanctuary, you're going to die on the spot. So what would you prefer? Fighting us, or Nekroth having a shot at you? Pick your poison. Aren't you brave enough to finish your own mess? Or aren't you the most smartest man in the room? Because all I see is a coward.
If you're going to sit there and goat me, it's not going to work.
Well, then a coward it is. Glad you proved me right.
Does anyone have a way to contact a very smart dragon? Might need to ask a favor of her.
I mean, give me a minute, I can try.
I mean, we've got time, considering.
Well, are you doing anything else, Mira?
I think clearly the strategy, I guess, is just huddled together. I guess is what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
So that's a bonus.
Wait a second.
50. If I dash, it's 100.
I was just thinking of something here.
Please.
So, the Doctor created 2 pillars that created anti-magic fields.
Yep. And this one's still active.
Do we want
Drag a
to
minute.
move the pillar over to here and anti-magic field his way out of those cages?
Do we need me to go supersonic speed?
How would you do that?
Well,
We have a dog. We have a dog.
we have a dog that is very strong, and
Well,
at a
you
distance,
Or
outside of there. Actually, no.
It's,
I would have
it's
to
like a
check.
60-foot radius.
Yeah, we could just literally drag it over here with the strength
can
of
we
the
move
dog.
the force gauge? Is that a thing? Moving the force gauge?
No, force
No,
gauge
that's
is-
stationary.
That's
It is a
stationary.
wall.
But we can bring over the anti-magic field,
I mean, if you want to
which
try.
will. I mean, it will literally. It will literally take care of his stuff. He cannot magically travel out of it without getting out of our range. Either way,
So
his magic
is
items will
Umbra-
cease to work for most of them.
Can
So
I
will
use
all
some
of
kind
them.
of- Since it's my turn, can I use? I was gonna say my action as a check to see if there's a way to move that thing.
I mean, I think we could literally just brute force
Well,
it.
there might not be it might be grounded to the thing. If there's like a piece of it that we
Oh,
can,
no.
the actual anti-magic that we can move. We can't just pick up the whole pillar and let's take the key.
Oh, don't worry. We can pick up
you know?
the pillar.
If we can
Yeah.
be the pillar.
I just wasn't sure if it was like electrical wiring like in the ground or something.
I mean,
Something.
sure.
Or if it was like
Like,
a
you don't
specific-
really know
Sure.
how it's set up, so, like, I can't.
That's why I was asking, because I beat the shit out of one earlier.
I mean, yeah, you were point blank to one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly connected through wires and stuff in the ground. So even if you do somehow pick it up, more likely you're just going to pull out those wires and probably just short circuit it. And anyway,
I mean, it's still. If he's embedding the area of effect into something in there, that can be moved, unless it's like somehow a mechanically, electrically
That's
made.
what I think. I think it's like
that's causing it.
mechanically. Because this is the doctor, it's gotta be mechanical.
it is
I mean,
mechanical.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
They weren't magical because it was stated initially. It's a modified version of anti-magic field.
Yeah, it's pure science.
Pure science. Fucking alchemy
science,
freak
yeah.
over here.
I want to see if I can. Well, I can know I can do this on my turn, but
That's why I was asking because I was literally so close to it earlier. If I can do a check to see if there's any way to disconnect it properly where it would still work.
I hate. The only reason I don't want to use it is because the DM chooses the nature of the intervention if I do this.
I mean, it's worth a shot considering it's a tool in our arsenal.
I know, but I have
Right
to
now,
do
there's
it.
not
I
a,
have to do it
there's
on a
not a
roll.
lot else.
I have to do it on a roll less than 12, so I have to get a 12.
It's worth trying.
I'm
Alright,
going
You're gonna try to do a divine intervention?
That was kind of the idea. It's only that.
God, that's
I mean,
scary.
yeah, you
The
could do it on
tons
your
of
turn, but yeah, I'll let you do it.
I know it's just a very low likely chance.
Yeah, it's a low chance because you gotta roll like a 12 and a D100, so it's
I know.
Like I was asking, is there any way to because I was literally so close to this that I was literally kicking its teeth in to
what?
figure out if there's a way to correctly take
If
it
there's a way to
apart
remove it
and move
while keeping it active.
while keeping it active. Because I never
Even
got
if
there.
only for 6 seconds. Because all we need is 6 seconds.
Does anyone have extension cables?
no.
Afraid I lost my pair in the Feywild.
I lost house wires, guys. I didn't take house wiring in high school.
I forgot my doodad kid in the
It's an
Feywild.
interesting
Damn.
idea, but they are kind of meant to just be stationary things. They're not really meant to be
I
picked up
have
and moved
a plan
around.
B, Coburn. Because we beat the shit out of it. You said they are powered via science, correct?
Yes.
It's powered by electricity, correct?
Yes.
I have an idea! I'm a breath weapon that thing to turn it the fuck back on. Get that anti-magic battery.
Okay, so we're literally gonna have you.
I'm gonna
electrify.
kickstart the engine.
If only for a quick millisecond.
It only needs to be a
disable
second. Uh-huh.
it.
If all it's needing is electricity, I can turn it back on.
It
True.
doesn't exactly work that way.
You know what, Crowbar? Do you see any more fun in this? This is the most fun we've had this fight. Let me kickstart an engine to fuck your doctor. Come on, you coward.
I mean, quite literally, you're leaving us no option but to die.
I mean, it doesn't really. I'm just telling you, it doesn't really technically work that way. But okay.
That's fantastic, but can you still let it happen? Because rule of cool of imagine I'm gonna have a dog pick it up, suplex it in the air, Stitch is gonna jump up, turn it the fuck on, and go, "Hey, doctor."
Funny me.
Can we? That's rule of cool. Come on.
I was gonna say technically because that one is out of there. I could also just cast Stone Shape and create kind of like a pathway for it up here too.
Good.
Anyway, what? Anything you're doing, Osmira, or
It's been asking and giving me an answer.
what?
I asked 4 times to do a check to do all that bullshit that they were saying, and I got no answer.
I
ideas for people
don't
to do
know.
it.
In fairness,
I
he
can
did-
honestly
he did-
say if I'm accepting that bullshit or not.
Just told you.
No, I know, but I asked 4 times before. That was the only other thing I wanted to do,
Of what?
and I got no answer about it.
Okay, I don't.
I literally can do nothing.
The only 2 things I can think to do this here is, besides that,
I
is
got nothing.
quite literally cause
Like-
the only thing I can think of besides that would validate onto there is just us teleporting into the force cage with him.
We can't. It's literally only
Yeah.
encompassing him.
No, you technically can with certain ones.
He made it only big enough to encompass him.
I mean, very close
Yeah.
up space, doesn't matter.
Force cage, you can't cast spells into it either.
And it's
there's
technically
a force
like
right
an
next to it as
enemy
well.
is.
Yeah,
Save.
which means there's a prevention wall. B, there's a second thing you'd have to make a save, or just the spell fails because of wall force.
Mm.
So it's not just force cage. These 2 spells together in this specific way is kind of a bitch.
I mean, We could try to call in our very smart dragon to drop an anti-magic field on the area here.
Could.
Alright, well, what's Kilo doing?
That the question.
Yep.
Man,
You could. Hmm.
man,
I mean, we don't want to end your concentration early.
yeah, that's what I was looking at. I was like, man,
I mean, if we bring him back, we could at least do something.
I mean, yeah, as true as that is, I think it would just lead to either the doctor escaping or just sitting here while his invincible man kills us.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kilo really just needs to heal himself in some way or another.
Kilo has nothing to heal himself with.
You have a potion of healing.
We didn't give him one.
No, he the stuff that Kilo had on his person was when he was alive. He doesn't have any of those things anymore.
So
Yeah, he lost all that. The only reason he's still up is literally Stitch.
yeah,
Because I've been pouring potions and used the narrative to keep him alive.
Okay, so I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness, I have to double check something real quick with a spell. Not gonna do any damage to this guy, obviously, but gracious. Okay. Okay. Question for the force cage. Did the force cage that he put on, was it the bars or the box?
The box,
The box.
The box?
The box.
which is why nothing can go in.
Hold on a second.
It's like a solid box. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. If it's a box, now, bear with me here.
Mm-hmm.
So I can... Okay. Now, if I teleported on top of the box,
Mhm.
could I stand on the box?
Technically,
If-
yes.
Yes, it's a
If you're
physical
thinking
box,
about-
yeah.
You think
Perfect.
there's something of dimension dooring here?
Correct. I'm thinking of either Misty Stepping or Dimension Dooring up to on top of the box, and if, this is a big if the room doesn't explode this turn, next turn, Kilo can make a bigger force cage around himself. Locking him in when the force cage of his drops earlier than Kilo's is.
That was what I did say about earlier. We could just all get on top of there and just...
Yeah, but I didn't know
Or
how to
just-
do that. I was like, how do I get up there?
Mhm.
That's the big thing. I was like, I don't know how I can get
Yeah.
up there. But then I was like, oh wait, I have
I mean,
Dimension Door
you-
and
you
Misty
could-
Step.
I was gonna say you could also just get on Umbra's back and he could fly you up there. Umbra has fly.
It's also true. He does. He's got fast speed.
I mean, I don't think he said it was an immediate self-destruction. I think
That's fair. But also, Kilo doesn't want to do the force cage thing right now because that'd lock people out to immediate
Well, no,
death.
I meant more like you can all get in there within the turn. Like Umbra can go grab, pull, everyone, and me and her are already up here in it either way.
Okay, then I think what Kilo's gonna do. Yeah, he'll use the spell here. I think he's just gonna dimension door and just kind of sit on top of the sit on top of the box over there. So he'll just do that. He'll just dimension door up and just wait.
Okay.
And that's it. He's gonna poof, just pop up on the force cage, kind of just looking down at the doctor, kind of being like, "Well."
He'll just wave and smile at you.
Hi. I'm not leaving until one of us dies. Just letting you know. Kind of my job.
Good to know.
Yes.
But I don't plan on dying today.
Well, I plan on killing you, or at least assisting these fine folk in killing you, so we're at an impasse. Alright. I'll wait. And that's his turn.
Alright, well then that will bring it to Wax.
Wax is gonna go, I hate this. I hate all of this. I'm just gonna
That's
go...
completely understandable.
I'm just gonna go, Umbra, let me climb on top of you real quick.
Sure, buddy.
Thanks. He's just gonna
Buddy,
go,
old pal.
he's gonna go over here. Whatever action or bonus action he needs, he'll just climb up and just secure himself. Just being like, alright, I'm ready.
Tying his clothes to Umbra with the fur.
Yeah.
I mean, he does have a saddle that can suit multiple people. Yeah, he does.
Do that.
He has a military saddle specifically to help carry Stitch, and he actually has benefits for riding him for other people. And he can carry multiple people. So yeah,
I'll just hop on the saddle and just be like, Wax will just be like, well, my spell slots are gone and I'm way too far away. Ride like the wind, I guess.
Yeah.
And then Wax has nothing else to do. He's just gonna look very worn out and tired and just looking at Stitch like, I can't believe this is my life right now.
Stitch is very much joining you in that, and just is looking up at this really.
Yeah.
She's also somewhat side-eyeing you a little bit. When did you two get buddy? Did I miss something?
I look at you and kind of go.
They solved one puzzle together and became friends.
Yeah, the two of us, we had a whole journey together.
You
all you guys.
What's an Umbra show?
What would I not understand?
You just wouldn't. Yeah, it's too much.
What?
Oh yeah, we are. Wax goes for a high five and was like, "Oh, sorry, yeah, pause." And he...
Umbra does raise a paw still.
He's like, "Don't worry, we might clue you in, Stitch. Maybe. If I don't die again."
Sure.
Onward! And he'll pull out his sword and just point towards the doctor. That's it.
Wax is
Gotcha.
such a joke character. I love him.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah,
oh
I decided to
boy,
have
oh
some
boy.
fun with Wex's personality, alright?
Damn. It is a real shame he got a turn before, It's a damn shame he got a turn before I got the chance to put a spell in there, because it would have been rather funny. Damn. Well, can't light a fire under his ass, sadly. So... yeah... There's no point holding a spell, because that'll just burn concentration in the next round. Damn, they are definitely at an impasse. Well, Stitch will do the same. She'll hop on Umbra. As an action, I'm pretty sure... oh no, we recharged that from the previous phone, that's right. As an action, just cause I can, and I've got nothing fucking else to do, I don't really have anything I can regain right now. Do I have any channel divinities left? I do still have it, amazingly. I'm actually shocked by that. Doc's already hexed, so that's not a worry. So I know I'm still holding con on that. Yeah. Well, a bonus action. I am going to harness divine power and get back a second level spell slot. And as an action, I'm going to burn some lay on hands on the doggo. Because he hurt. He's hurting bad. I'm going to burn... Umbra's missing a chunk. Let's see. Un momento, I have to pull out calculator. You got that much plus that? Yeah, you got a chunk. So... yeah, you're definitely missing enough for that. I'm going to burn 30 points of lay on hands on Umbra. So he's going to get back 30 hit points. And that is Stitch. Umbra goes. And, well, now having both of his passengers. Upsy daisy. And he's just going to fly up. He's going to just fly up at an angle, 60 feet to the doctor. Oh, hold on. I'll back it so we can both up our tokens first. There we go. 60. I'll wait for you, Goomba. If you want to go ahead and put that Wex is 60 feet up, because he went at an angle. So that we can get next to the doctor, and close enough for Kilo to box.
How do I do that?
So right-click your token. When you see the little menus, yeah, it's the number, and just put it in the number and press Enter, and it'll do it.
Okay. So then Kilo's 65 because he's standing on top of the thing.
Yep. Umbra, I'll say, for the purposes of it, will drop off Stitch and Wex onto the box. He'll use his action to place Wex and Stitch on the box. Oop, not that way.
I don't know if the box is big enough for
that. Yeah, if it is only 5 feet.
You could ask, and I can use my reaction or anything just to hold on to you.
In fairness, Stitch can probably hold on to you.
If someone needs to get held.
I mean, some of us are immensely strong at the moment.
You always have to never toss the dwarf and never hold the gnome.
Yeah, we can do this. Stitch has a climb speed right now, so Umbra can just place Stitch on the side. You can hop on to Stitch, and then you can go back down. Yeah.
I'm just imagining freaking Goomba, not Goomba, oh my god, what's the character name? Wax on Oz's hip like a child.
Well, I have a more...
Carry me.
I have a more funny image of right now, Umbra's just like, alright, delivery! And proceeds to, with the tendrils, grabs Stitch, places her on the side, she grabs on with her claw on one shoulder, the other tendril puts Wex on her shoulders, so he still has her fucking sword and shit pointed at the duck. I think they're more interested to say hi to you, Doc. What do you think?
This is so silly.
And then let's see how much
you guys. Hold on.
Stitch. She has climb speed.
Okay.
So I can just climb the side of the wall.
Wex on Oz's hip is my favorite thing, like a child.
So his move speed right now is doubled. That was 60 feet.
Baby carrier.
So he's got another.
Just the front carrying one is just like
160. Just like another 100.
Exactly that.
So
there's this angry old gnome just strapped to the front of all.
So Umbra will go back down 60.
Like, stop carrying me. Let me free.
She puts you in the stacks like one of those rat carriers.
Oh my gosh.
Fortunately, yeah. As Umbra's bonus, hey Cobird. I'd like to try to talk with Kiana.
Sure.
Is Umbra just gonna explode?
No, Umbra's wanting to chat with an old friend and see if he can't pull some favors.
Friend is
I
a
need a
strong word.
religion.
Oh,
Not this
God.
turn. Unless a 16 matters.
At 16. Okay, hold on. You roll a 10. What do you mean?
I can push it up to a 16.
Oh, you can push it up to a 16?
Uh-huh, that's what I'm saying. Does a 16 matter?
Well, let me see.
So what do we got doing now?
Umbra has ferried up Stitch and Wex to the box. Stitch is is one hand clasped onto the box. Wex is on her shoulders. And Umbra's gone back down to potentially ferry back up Rick. However, right now is trying to see if he can reach an old friend and maybe get some assistance.
Yeah, you would get a connection. And you would hear Kiana's voice in his head. Yes? Who's this?
Okay, I'll use Flash Gene. If the 16 matters. Unless the 10 doesn't. I doubt the 10 doesn't.
The 10 would not matter, no.
So Flash of Genius then. Hi, Kiana. It's been a while.
Oh, it's a dog. I was not expecting you to contact me.
Well, one researcher to another, you know.
Uh-huh.
But, friendliness aside, you are still invested in the whole wanting to restore the world balance and not have to deal with your brother's misstep of dumping it all on you, correct?
What are you talking about, Glitz?
Yes.
And what exactly are you attempting to do?
Oh, well, you know, remove one of the world's greatest evils that even another of your kin can't seem to touch. Hell, I think some of you are afraid of him, though you didn't hear that from me. We're trying to usurp the Doctor, and right now, believe it or not, he's running scared. And not just because he's a chicken, but I actually mean he's in a corner. Unfortunately, the bastard's kind of decided to, well, box himself in a cube of being untouchable. I was wanting to make a request in the sense of, I'll owe you one. If you would be a darling and remove it for us.
That, unfortunately, is not something I could do.
Really? A Grand Magister yourself? One who can stop time? Really? I doubt that.
I don't even know where he is, let alone...
Well, here's a fun little fact. I can directly tell you the coordination of where he is. It's not even that hard. All I'm asking is, you help us remove it. Or, I have an alternative if that doesn't work for you. As I could solve the problem myself. I'm just not there. If you catch my drift.
Well, I can't bring you in here into this world, Umbra. That's not something I can do.
It wouldn't have to be permanent, just for a few seconds.
A few seconds of you being here could cause more damage than even he could.
I've done it more than once, and look, the worst that happened is one volcano. It's been prophesized the entire Feywild explode. That doesn't really seem like world-shattering explosion. It's a bloody volcano. That happens once a month. And again, a favor. Anything you'd want, including records that you don't have.
I have to think. Can she
I'll be right back.
spell it?
Yeah, Umbra's giving her two alternatives. Either dispel it, or grant him just a few seconds of being there.
she herself cannot dispel it.
But she's God.
Well, she's a Hydra.
There's also a,
She's God.
there's also a thing called the wish spell.
gods, but,
There's a thing called the wish spell.
she's not gonna give it to Umbra, though. She'll probably give it to Stitch, in all honesty. She doesn't trust Umbra enough with a wish
I mean, hey,
spell.
if she can probably sense the connection between them, hey, that's fine. He'll take that. He's just asking a favor. If she wants to be tricksy in the way of still answering it, he won't complain.
So, Stitch, you get a wish spell.
Okay.
One. Just one wish spell.
Just one.
Just the one.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
You want to wait till maybe he has a third turn.
Well, not what I was going for, but that can work. I'll be expecting a visit.
So do we see Umber talking to himself?
No, this entire time he's been quiet.
Yeah, she communicates through your head. She doesn't, like...
Oh, in the head,
Mhm.
okay.
Like, yeah.
I'm just imagining.
Oh yeah, the other thing is very much because Umbra is specialized in this. Not even Zane heard that conversation. That was him to her through his vessel.
Give you a 5-minute break.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, don't mind me taking a minute to read Wish because I've never gotten the chance to use it.
Who's using Wish right now?
So Umbra pulled a favor from Kiana to get her assistants to help be able to remove the barriers on the Doctor. She was willing to assist, though not give it to him. She has given Stitch one use of Wish.
Perfect.
So while we have a 5-minute break before Coburg comes to slam the hammer on us and tell us the Doctor leaves, suggestions.
I mean, by wish, I would assume the best
He fucking
ethical
just
portion. No, by wish, I would assume the best ethical portions, especially for this Doctor, is to embody it to where he is encapsulated his whole being, be it ethereal or not, encapsulated within a wall of anti-magic field to stop him from casting, working through, or any way of working spells around him, including any spells that are actively cast by him to be shut off.
Yeah.
He can't teleport, he can't use his items unless they are artifact level, and even then that has still been canceled out due to the effect of our main area. If he cannot escape this room, he'll be more or less stuck within his own body, unable to execute any sort of magical effect.
Can we just turn him into a normal guy?
Well, the thing to keep in mind is it is the wish spell, meaning there's limitations of how much it does, and at the end of the day, it's still in his hand. Meaning it's very much akin to, it's a restricted version of narrative declaration.
Well, even that's
Yes.
still
So I was like,
restricted.
can we just turn him into a normal guy?
No.
But
Well, the problem is if we do that,
I'm back.
it'll turn him into a normal guy if Coburg says yes. Problem, he'll still have all of his gear on him, meaning he could just use his gear to get himself out. So that doesn't solve the problem. He'd also still be concentrating.
Really technically change anything. He is just
Yeah.
a normal
He'd
human.
still be concentrating on his last spell. Yeah. There's also the
Yeah.
fact that the spell itself is Monkey's Paw. So saying turn him into a normal guy will go, oh, okay, so he was variant human? Cool, he's now human.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, like, on effect, cause him to be encapsulated, or the area effect around his person of 5 feet to be constantly emitting a anti-magic field. Basically severing him from any casting a spell or any items he can use unless they are artifact level.
Oh, I know a funny one. That'd be funny.
It's not really a spell you can just put on somebody else. Like, it's a self spell.
The joking one I have would be, can we wish to true polymorph him into his corpse?
Lol. I can't though. We can't do that.
I know.
That's not cool. That's really fucking funny. I do like where your head's going in. Unfortunately, we can't. Level lore. I do like that idea though. I wish to true polymorph you into a corpse. The closest we'll ever get to an insta kill. We can polymorph him into a book. That'd be safer, honestly.
I mean, true.
Necronomicon knowing our luck, though.
Well, no, it was because Wish. It would be specifically a book.
I mean, effectively, we could just cast him to be stuck in the area of anti-magic. Not like just himself, but just like cast for the whole area to affect the anti-magic field. That would screw us partially, but it would really make sure he cannot get out of here with ease.
It would screw a lot of you guys. Yeah. That's attached to him, you mean?
No, just the area we're currently in. So technically, we would all fall, and then he would no longer have his force cages to protect him. The self-destruct will still be going off, and once the area of effect is out of it, we can quite literally force cage ourselves in with him.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Can we like polymorph him into a fish so he just stops breathing?
So problem with that, right? You have to keep in mind, as strong as the spell is, you have to keep in mind anything that does not target the barrier is pointless. Because it still has to be something targeting the barrier, because anything involving polymorph immediately means, oh, it fails. Because the spell prevents any spells from going through, in, or out. So, unfortunately, we have no option in polymorph.
Thought to just see a fish, like, not able to breathe air on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
In a lab coat.
I mean,
Fish in
either
a lab coat. Dying.
give somebody anti-magic field, which could potentially screw you guys as well, because your whole plan of putting yourselves in a box technically wouldn't work, because the anti-magic field would keep you from doing that. Or you can potentially give somebody the disintegrate spell to try to blast through his barriers.
Oh no, it would only go through the wall of force. Force cage doesn't get affected by that, unfortunately.
It does.
It does.
No,
It does. Disintegrate does blow up both, yeah.
Oh shit.
I mean, either way on that. I mean, anti-magic field is only a self 10-foot radial spear.
Yeah.
Which,
but again, if you're trying to like force cage, well, in the area of that anti-magic field, it's not going to work.
Reality break wouldn't really help in this situation right now.
I mean, I get where you're going with that, like, but again, it kind of would screw you a bit, like.
Yeah.
I mean, that, or you'd have to sacrifice somebody to stay outside of your force cage, so you stay protected while everything blows up.
Well, I mean, in technicality of
we
this,
have a death ward on us.
If we do it like that, quite
We do have
literally,
Death Ward. We can tank it.
We do have Death Ward to tank it and bodies still live. And the other fact of this, I could just leave. Well, one, I could banish myself. Other point of this.
Oh, it's not.
Avik, you cannot.
How come?
Incapacitation when you're banished. The person who's banished is incapacitated, meaning if you banish yourself, instant drop of concentration.
Immediately.
And the same point of that, if not there, I could also just use a special magic item that I have the prayer beads of recall, teleport myself.
You
back.
do have that. I was also going to say, we have actually. Let me see. Do I still have that as Stitch? Wait, hold on. We might have a third option. Let me check my bag of crap real quick. We might still have a magic item that lets us bamf the fuck out if we need to another place. It'd just be an adventure and a half if we do that. Where the fuck are you, you damnable thing? Because I'm pretty sure.
You take up to 6. Or 2 and 5, I think.
What do you got?
Man, never have I felt more happy that we couldn't sell this thing. So we still have the meme item of we could, you know, a brand new reality. We can Phineas and Ferb this shit. We have an Amulet of Planes, guys. We can just dimension hop if we need to.
Hey, remember when we said no plane shifting out of this room?
I understand.
Doesn't
That was solely on the Doctor. No, that was solely on the Doctor.
Did you specify that?
We
Yes.
specified him,
Okay.
not everyone
Okay.
else.
Specifically, the Doctor.
I wasn't sure what the wording was.
Yeah, no,
I mean, we
the
could-
narrative was on him.
We could go to another plane. Same point. I mean, if we do the other version of it, in out of the forge cases, I can just recall myself back out of here to our safe house.
Yeah, all the way back home?
I mean, that's literally what the item does.
That's where it takes you.
It would take me back to my temple, which would be the church back over in our hometown.
Mm.
And I could do it up to 5 allies.
I was gonna say I could be the one out. I have 2 death wards on me.
I have a chunk of death words on. Also, it can be Umbra, considering of everyone here. Technically, Umbra
I know,
or Pipe
but-
can die.
Oh, we can't just.
Actually, no, scratch that. Umbra can't. I just remembered. Nope, Umbra can't. Right, Zane is attached to him right now. If he dies, he dies.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah, scratch that for Umbra. Pipe can, but yeah.
So in terms, I can teleport myself out. A lot of us have death ward to survive the explosion.
Mhm.
Same point. This place would end
Halo
up being a
doesn't.
crater either way. I could also divine intervention my way back here afterwards if need be, or you know, I can call in Claire for the extra like help for this.
Oh. I'm thinking it's either going to be anti-magic or disintegrate.
The disintegrate would take out both the spells, but still allow him to cast. If we do anti magic, it would knock out the ability for him to cast on there and still be able to damage him hard end.
Yeah.
Thing with disintegrate though, I would wait until we get a force cage around him and then disintegrate his.
I mean, my turn. The thing to keep in mind here, my turn's over. I have no action to do anything this turn because Umbra
I know. and we
used
don't
his
know what he-
bonus. Umbra has an action. That's about it, and he can technically still move.
So, in terms, if you are able to cast Wish with the anti-magic field, converting him, we could have Kilo hold to basically force cage the round of him while one of us TPs out, and more or less capture him in. Everyone else kick the shit out of him in the same process. Which
Yeah.
on my way out, I can give you back Holy Weapon and then TP out.
Box is only 10 by 10. Is the only thing. The force.
It is
cage.
10. It is 10 by 10, but it is enough to fit all of you in there.
Is it?
1, 2, 3, 4. That's the bottom. 5, 6. That's them two.
Is it a
Okay.
radiant? No, wait.
It
A prison-shaped box can be up to 10 feet on a side, creating a solid barrier. 10 feet, it's not like it's a radius. It's just 10 feet. So, like, 1. Oh, 10. So 3, yeah.
so you can create a prison in the shape of a cage up to 20 feet on a side with 1.5
That's a
half-inch
prison.
diameter bear. Yeah, but we don't have to create a box. We can create a cage, which can still affect them in there, keeping them trapped.
They do the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah, cage
I
has
wasn't sure.
sight lines through it. However, the box fully encapsulates.
Well, here's the thing: if we do the cage, matter can still pass through the cage,
Yeah.
meaning the explosion
could
will still affect
potentially get
anybody
out.
outside of his box and in between his box and the
So
cage
we would
can
use
still
the
be
whole box.
crushed or blown up.
Same point, but we also don't know how long until the explosion actually goes off.
We don't. So we
No.
gotta kind of move quick.
We never got a time limit on that.
Well, you'll find out here in a second, but he's gonna drink a potion as a bonus action.
Umbra's
Okay.
turn was done, by the by.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought you said he's done. Okay.
No, I said I was pretty close to done, but he still can do some stuff for the turn.
Okay. Well, what are you gonna have him do?
Okay, so they were already on him. To get him on, do you have anything important? I mean, yeah, you do have crap. Ugh, pain. Okay,
Yeah, I'm like,
action,
I
pick
could
up
put at least
Rick.
us in there.
So I'm gonna pick up Rick for Umbra as his action. And for this turn, Umbra, since the two of these lads doesn't matter what they do, because that was 60, that, so 120, and then he's got 160, he's got 40 feet. He'll get
You're
next
just gonna
for
see-
now.
Oh, I was gonna say you're gonna just try to get them out of the room.
No, I was gonna figure bringing them up closer if we're doing the box trap.
We could do the cage or box trap for this. It would encapsulate keeping pretty much everyone, the four of you, right there, directly on top of yourselves. So you would be within range of it. The 10-foot radius would affect everyone around you with the anti-magic field.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling Thunderdome
Okay,
with the
so
marshals.
So basically, hold to force cage, let you guys go in at it, and basically, I will take myself. And if Umbra can't make it up into it, and Wex and them, I can literally just TP us out, and Umbra could just come back to
take
you
Wex,
anytime.
because Wex has died too many times in this place.
Well, Wex is currently unharmed, and he's the only other melee combatant in there.
Wex is like slightly injured, not like much though.
I mean, I could take 5 allies, so it would be myself, Wex, Umbra, Rick, and the dog,
Right. Yeah.
and we could have us.
If we
us
need
5
to,
out.
we can get out. Umbra can be fine depending on the bomb, and Pipe can just hop into the bag of holding.
What about
I mean-
Jane?
So, same point would be is like, if we do it like this, we could have it to where he's still stuck in the room and just can die from with his explosion. Because I don't remember how many spell slots there are for 7th level.
I don't know, but
Well,
he might have some kind of
He
ward on
he has
himself.
been running out of gas, and typically the higher level spells you only get like one of. You don't like past
7,
5th. You
8,
don't really
and
get
9.
secondary. Yeah, he's used a 9th. And he's used his items 9th shit, his items out of his bigger toys. He's used an 8th. He's used a 6th, and to do Force Cage, he used a 7th.
So in terms, he should be running on empty. Out
He
of all
should
those
be
spells.
out, and he shouldn't be able to, outside of putting up one of the walls again, because I think Wall of Force is a 5th, and you do have multiple of those, and I don't know if he's burnt those.
I don't
You know what?
remember the
It's a
cast
great
for.
time. Free action is Stitch and Umbra. Nature check, or the check on the fucker to see if we can check his spell slots. Why not? That'll be it.
Sure.
So Stitch, nat 20, please. Nope.
20.
20.
Not 20, but
DC
20.
is higher.
Okay. Smart dog, go for it.
Unless a 20 pass is covered. I doubt it, though. 'Cause I think we've literally confirmed, like, You have to nat 20 him,
Yeah,
basically.
basically you have the net 20 him. He's like a...
Yeah, the only person who might be able to pass is Rick.
Go,
Funny.
smart dog.
Even at the
Oh.
lowest end, I think he's like a DC like 28, I think.
Yeah.
But
wait,
I
wait,
wait,
actually,
hold
on.
I would
Like,
need
yeah.
a nat.
Rick could throw a onto Umber right there and pass.
Sadly, you know how he
only
contacted
action.
Kiana? He hasn't had action.
Yeah.
That's how he got the wish. That's why I asked in that moment, hey, does a 6 matter?
No, but Rick can throw it onto Umbra.
He used it, buddy.
He
It
used
hasn't
it
been his turn since.
Rick has not used his reaction.
He used it so I could contact Kiana. That's what I meant by That's why I asked Cobart in that moment, does a 6 matter? He said yes. I used Flash to Genius for Umber to contact Kiana because he rolled crap.
Fair enough. I didn't. I
So no
forgot that.
Flash. Yeah,
Great.
no Flash right now.
Cool. Well, either way, I can more or less force myself out of here, and we can continue
Just
on.
let the
page.
girls go ham. Is what I'm hearing.
Meanwhile, the doctor in Fun Happy Time Zone. Man, I'm really disconnected from what's happening. Is that a random star? What the fuck is that?
Alright,
Just-
yeah,
Anyways, I'm just gonna glug my potion. Glug, glug, glug.
Yeah, he's gonna drink a
He's like
potion.
clogging up the forest and drawing
As an action, he'll just hold his action for that time.
He has no action. You're funny. I laugh at you. Ha ha ha. He's incapacitated.
No, it's not the
0
one-
actions.
It's not the one. It's the main one. He has 2
Talking
actions.
about main body here.
Oh. Then
We
where's...
only have
Oh
the
yeah,
main
the the 18 initiatives is fucking banished doctor.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mr. Flynn.
I mean,
Gotcha.
At
Okay.
this point, you will hear computer say, "Laboratory, self-destruction, and T-minus 6 seconds."
Well, looks like this is it.
One
Good luck to you.
round.
Oh,
What around, guys?
I will say, looks like this is it to you guys. I'll leave it to you. I grab Wex. You're coming with me.
Wait, what? I thought it was.
I grab on. I pull him off. I'm leaving this to you three. I'm gonna get the rest of us out of here. We already have that plan set up.
Sure.
All right. I believe in you two. And before I go, he'll fly over, give this one a quick kiss on the cheek, and also invoke with a wand of quickness, giving you a holy weapon.
I hate that I'm more hyped about the holy weapon than I am about my ship.
Damn. Okay, that is quicken spell. That is bonus action cast. I have free action grabbed him, flying down back to these guys, grabbing Wex with me. All right, we're getting out of here, and I will go ahead and action use the prayer beads of recall.
Okay, so you take it with you.
The boys in the area plus Wex, because Wex went with them.
Okay.
Yep,
Gotcha. So all you guys, okay.
all of us. We are teleporting back to the main town, while these three remain to fight.
Gotcha.
Back at home, the sheep are all dead at our house.
Great, his turn again.
Damn it, Tick!
No,
What did I
it's
say about the fucking cake? What did I say about the sheep? Turns out the orc. Oh.
He dropped her off at home.
Damn it, Chipwet! Oh, you're not here.
Oh, you're not here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, who? Oh no. Anyways,
Alright,
Go
his held
back to
action
the-
will go off. Let's see here.
You know, there is one good thing about this plan.
yeah.
What's up?
The doc might kill himself.
And try to agitate himself to the other doctor.
No, I'm meaning in the sense of, it's a very funny circumstance of, I'm pretty sure, Kilo, you said you were going to use, was it Wall of Force or Force Gauge? I'm pretty sure you said Force Gauge?
Force
Force
gauge.
gauge.
Yeah, I don't have wall of force.
Okay, so that's not concentration.
Nope.
Gotcha. Though, you can always drop that whenever, which would be really funny if you drop it the
Oh,
last
no,
second
yeah.
so that he
Oh,
gets
yeah.
nuked.
Oh, 100%. Once, Like when Kilo heard that, he's like, "Oh, perfect! I know when I'm gonna drop concentration on Banish."
Yeah, because even if that fucker's resistant to yes, I'm pretty sure the nuke going off is gonna be enough to hurt him.
And knowingly so far, none of them are under the effects of Death Ward.
Yeah. Well, seemingly the Ranger wasn't.
Well, the Ranger...
That bastard.
No, the Ranger offed himself with some kind of serum.
Still, Death Ward would have stopped him from that. Because
Yeah.
it doesn't care if you want to try to commit seppuku. It would just literally stop you.
No, he like.
That's the fucked up part about Death Ward.
And Howard,
Mhm.
technically he's still alive, just in the doctor.
In the Doctor. Yeah, I get that. It's just
on a like Zane and Umbra.
none of them are clerics. I don't think any of the dragons are willing to let them. I don't think anyone's willing to let this man power. That's a cleric. That's why he had to body jack someone to do that.
Anyway, what's Richard doing?
Well, he's with
Richard's with.
Flint.
Okay. What's Osmira doing?
Oh, I'm gonna hold some hands that are gonna get thrown.
So holding your action to beat the living shit out of the Doctor when he gets out of that cage.
To get thrown.
Alright, yeah. Well, he's still holding. He's gonna hold another action. Is what he's gonna do.
He's holding another action.
I mean, yeah. I mean, whatever. Kilo.
All right, so Kilo goes, "Well, funny thing about this, you all good to be in a box with me?"
I'd rather nothing else right now.
I'd rather
But
not
how'd you
do
know?
you, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do.
He just smiles at Osmira. Yeah.
I love their hate.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so he is going to use his Mystic Arcanum that he can do once per long rest, and he's going to use the option of the 10 feet on a side box to he'll do the biggest amount of space he can possibly do with 10 foot on a side box barrier and encapsulate, because I think that'd get everybody in it, I believe, because 5 feet up to 10 feet, 5, 5, 5, 5, like in the weird way it is, right?
Yeah,
Should get
it's
it.
weird. Yeah, it's a 3x3.
Yep, he's just gonna go ahead and do. Well, this is gonna be a box in a box in a force wall in a box situation, shall we?
In a box.
I would say I feel sorry for your other body double that's going to be popped in and obliterated by whatever you're doing, but I really am not. Then I think he's.
Can't wait to see the damage from the explosion.
Then I think he's just gonna. That was his action. He can't do anything else at the moment. No bonus action stuff, and he's not moving since he boxed himself in. So that's it for Kilo.
Yeah.
That guy's still in the fun box. The other the 18, wherever he is.
Yep.
But this
Finds
is
a
actually kind of
margarita in
perfect
space,
because
tries to swim to margarita.
Well, the funny thing is, like, I think that like spell, like the banishment, is gonna wear off anyways pretty soon, no matter what.
Yeah.
Due to the amount of rounds we've had.
Technically, doesn't he only have Force Cage on himself? Because Wall of Force is concentration. So he has
Force
to drop
Cage is
that
not
for bringing up
concentration.
Force Cage is
Force
not
Cage is not
concentration.
concentration.
That's
There
why I
you
was
go.
checking
I had the
earlier.
wrong thing
Yeah.
open. That's
Yeah.
what I
That's
said.
why I was double checking earlier,
I
because
had
it was like,
you
oh, that would be
Yeah.
funny for the other
But I
one.
didn't look at the name. Sorry, I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
the crazy part
Also
about
good.
Force Cage.
Force Cage is not concentration.
No, like I said, I had both spells open on D&D Beyond, and I didn't read which one
Yeah.
it was.
Like
Okay,
the previous one is concentration, but the updated one is not. Yeah.
so Stitch, I guess this means technically you don't have to go anti-magic field. You can just just disintegrate his while he's trapped in yours. If that's what you're
Yeah,
gonna do.
because he
instead.
can't leave.
Because your anti-magic field would also deactivate this one.
Yeah, the worrisome part is the fact that he held an action.
I mean, of course, it's worrisome that he held an action, but he would have, if he tried to
Cobard,
teleport out.
I got a funky question for you.
Mm?
Did he hold a spell? You don't have to say what. I just need a yes or no. Because depending, the Wall of Force would be gone.
No, you don't know how to spell.
Okay. Because I don't think you can hold an item action. I don't think.
I don't think so. Unless it's a swing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, ouch.
Because my worry is that break barrier on him. Because the other thing is, Stitch has not said anything about she has the trump card. It's very much that was above board. I'm just thinking of like, if I drop that barrier, his held action goes off, he kills Kilo. Because of the three of us, Kilo has a much more highly likely chance to die.
Like, yeah, like if he's holding a spell, one of the falls would drop. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He's not holding a spell.
Yeah. Looking at him, like in this moment of him holding himself defensively, does he seem to be holding to something specific?
Not really.
Like, I keep on forgetting I could do a bonus action check stuff for. Keep on forgetting that.
If you want to do that, I mean, I don't mind.
May I, Cobard, since I forgot about it?
Voice out of Kilo.
What?
I guess you would see that he is holding what looks to be.
His grenade.
Another orb, like, because the orb does take an action to use, so it's not like, not really an item holding. It's
So he's holding an object that is an orb. Okay. So the choice at this exact moment, which I'm gonna look to Goomba and Giraffe above board, to disintegrate and chance the orb thing he's holding, or anti-magic field, and more than likely, well, granted, if that thing's an artifact, it's not gonna matter. And this fucker's already shown he has one. I wouldn't be surprised if this fucker's got like half his inventory's artifacts.
Well, does anti-magic affect the orb?
If it's an artifact, no, it wouldn't.
no.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Anti-magic,
And he's-
yeah, artifacts and deity things bypass anti-magic fields.
Got it.
So technically, Giraffe, you're if I anti-magic field, your gauntlets from Necroth are
My
still
gloves
on.
are still safe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Oh, technically, Kilo's weapon would also still work,
lol,
which is
Lamau.
funny.
Stab a motherfucker.
Do you anti-magic with that
disintegrate?
can?
Or just to disintegrate or anti-magic?
If you anti-magic within the force cage, does that take out the whole force cage? If it's
Yes,
just
it
like
would
a
take out the force
5
cage.
Yes, it would turn it off.
It shuts off
Even if
all
it's just a
3
5-foot.
of the things.
It
Yeah,
would turn off all of it.
it would shut off all 3 of the 2 cages and the wall.
and then we'd all get exploded.
Mhm.
Well, we'd all get exploded, but Kilo would fall because he's not flying right now.
Yeah, Kilo would fall,
Oh.
and we wouldn't be able to have the means to get
Stitch
back
would fall,
up in
too.
time. Yeah, because the thing to also keep in mind, once Stitch turns passes, nuke goes off, pretty much.
I don't know. Do we want to just risk the orb?
Your
I think we
choice.
don't have a choice. I don't think we have a choice. Uh,
Yeah, I feel risking whatever the orb is, even if it
If
is
we
a
did the disintegrate, though, would that
self-destruct.
take out both of the things, or would it only take out the force cage?
For what? Disintegrating?
Yeah.
Because of my positioning, right, I would be firing the disintegrate this way. So it would hit
No,
the docks barrier.
Both of his things is what I'm asking.
Yes, it will. Confirm
would.
that.
Okay.
It will take out both, because I'm targeting him.
Oh,
Wall of
okay.
Force is invisible, but it is still affected, and the main target that will be hit is the fucking
the force.
is the force cage.
Okay.
So he won't take damage if disintegrate, but the force cage will drop. Wall of Force insta die.
Yeah. And my thing is, as soon as he drops that thing,
As soon as he drops
that
it,
thing
yes.
drops, I'm gonna swing. So.
I was gonna try to be cheeky and hold an action to fuck him over in some way, but I don't have anything big enough to do that. Honest to God, I think the better action is I'm gonna use my hasted action and feed Kilo.
Wait, true.
Because if he's going after you, because you're our ticket out of here right now. If you die, we're going to take a heavy hit and be stuck in a crater with Mr. Invincible.
I mean, that's if
Well,
he's
that's if Mr.
he
Vince.
survives
That's if he survives getting nuked, yes.
Yeah.
in the
Granted,
same
I
point
doubt it's
over-
gonna kill him. It might severely wound him. I doubt it will kill him, though.
Yeah, in the same point over, once the turn does pass, I will try to enact divine intervention from a distance and try to return back through an arcane gate of some kind, or call in a dragon to more or less like teleport me back over here to help.
Anyways, because of our addendum to rules, Kilo, you heal.
Hey.
You heal 40 hit points. You heal 40 hit points.
Ooh, nice. You know what that means?
Yeah.
I'm no longer in power word kill range.
Hey!
Because I was
Nice.
for the longest time.
Yeah, granted, he's been out of ninth. That's been confirmed. Because once he used the meteor swarm, yeah, he's not been power word killing. But he's had plenty of people in range of that.
You said 40?
Yes, 40.
40.
Okay. Well, suppose we have reached the conundrum, and Stitch will basically... Well then, thank you, Kiana. As Stitch will point Frostfang, she will plunge the blade into the barrier, kind of gauging the Doctor's reaction, and to see the slow horror of the blade slowly sinking forward, the first barrier cracks, plunging it forwards further, as she will cast Disintegrate through Frostfang to literally rend his barriers asunder. I'll be using Wish to replicate Disintegrate at 8th level.
There, I got you.
The other benefit of doing this is I don't take penalties from Wish. Hooray!
Fair enough.
That's the other reason I didn't want to wish him to be a normal. Like, I die if I do that. No thanks.
The monkey's paw.
Aw, yeah. Wish is a bitch.
Alright, so you're gonna breaking the barriers. Alright, cool.
Yep.
I swing.
That unfortunately is me action. My hasted was to heal the lad.
So, like,
lad.
you're attacking through the barrier, correct?
I mean, that was thematically. Action economy, no. I did have to cast Disintegrate.
Okay.
Yeah,
Does
thematically,
it only
yes.
technically break one barrier, not both? Or...
Wall of Force is invisible. I'm targeting him. I'm targeting specifically I'm specifically targeting the Doctor, because Wall of Force is invisible. It would go to the next one, and then it hits the fucking Force Cage, because you said it would break both.
Well, it said that it would just, like, it has the ability to break them. I didn't say, like, it break both at the same time. Like, you can't cast it to break it down. Like, it is what it does.
We lost track there? We just
Because
lost track there?
I'm just trying to understand, like, if you're taking out both barriers or just...
I'm trying to take out both barriers. That is the intent.
Okay. So, like, action economy-wise, I guess I'll say, like, you use, like, an attack action, second attack action, Are you like using a hasted action to attack again, or?
Hasted was to heal Kilo, so I can't
just break his-
attack him.
Okay, so
I'm breaking the barriers. That is it.
Okay. So how cheeky do I want to be?
You don't have to do that. It's fine.
Well, the good news in this very moment, before you think, Cobard, she gets to punch him.
I do, because I just said I was punching him as soon as those barriers came down.
Yeah, but he was also open action as well, which could technically trigger
Okay,
at this
so
point.
my action economy, I held mine first. By turn order, I held mine first, so first come, first serve.
Fair enough. I will let you punch him then.
I'm gonna get a D4. Do I get anything else? Let's see. Let's triple check. Yada yada. Spin a minute.
But you can only punch him, I think,
No.
once, because
Only
can't.
once.
Yeah, just the once.
Multi
I was gonna
attacks
say-
on your turn.
Triple checking everything.
I was gonna say if you hold action, you multi it.
No.
No, you don't.
No.
Multi attack states on your turn. Me and Goomba talked about that before, and Goomba was correct. It is on
Yeah.
your turn that multi attack works, not as a held action. That's why Marshall's holding an action sucks. The only thing that breaks that rule is Eldritch Blast. Because lol, Lamau, it is the multi attack.
I was also gonna say by
Because
turn.
it is the multi-attack. Is a
I was
great
gonna say by
Yeah.
turn. Do you have
Do I
luck
have a
left
lucky?
on? I think you have a luck.
on me?
You did
I
full
have
restore.
lucky left.
You did
Yeah,
full restore.
you
so
did
should
full
have
restore,
lucky.
so you should have lucky.
Oh, I did?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what my narrative was.
Right.
Everyone full restored,
Okay.
including abilities. Like that's why everyone should have everything outside of unless you've burned all of them,
I'm
which I don't think you
using
have.
a lucky on that. And what did I roll on the D4? A 4.
You rolled a 4.
All right, you gotta hit high.
Good.
Do you also? I want to state to this. Do you want to also make this a stunning strike?
Good idea.
My stunning strike is so low.
It's
Doesn't
worth
matter.
trying.
It's worth trying.
You can only do that if you hit. You can choose after the fact.
Yeah. I'm just saying, my DC is a 14. He'd literally have to nat one it.
Try it. Just believe. Believe in the
Believe
heart of the
I
dice.
thought he's immune to being stunned.
Believe in the heart of the dice.
Actually, wait, that is true. Is he immune to being stunned?
I thought one of them was at least immune to stun, if I remember correctly.
I thought that was Mr.
Yeah, I
Invincible.
think it might have been him.
Was it just
Hold on, I have
the
to-
guy?
That was
Yeah.
Mr. Invincible.
Oh, that's one.
Was that Mr. Invincible?
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
I know Wizard
I
Box
have
into
nothing on them.
prone.
I don't know why I looked.
Yeah.
Please. 27.
That will hit.
And it's a reaction. I don't know if he's...
No, he's not reacting.
He's not... Thank Jesus Christ almighty.
I mean, he's kind of holding off a counter spell just in case he needs it.
Don't worry, I'm also holding on my counter spell
I
because
know.
I need.
Exactly. That's why he's like he's
This is
doing
why we are locking each other's reactions down right now.
it. Exactly. Like they're kind of.
That's that, and then I get an extra 2d8.
I mean, he can take a punch from you. Like, yeah.
A punch.
We'll
A
see about
punch.
that.
No.
We'll see, Cobra.
Unless you can do over 200 damage in one hit. Like, I don't know. I know.
Yeah. I'm good like that. 25.
Hey, if you add a 0, she did it.
Yeah, actually.
Well, he's not technically concentrating on the. Because that's gone, so yeah.
Try the stun. Let's see what happens. Do a meme!
Stun.
Do a meme!
I'll attempt the stun. It's a DC 14.
Okay, Constitution saving throw. Alright.
Yep.
He's just getting advantage because it's not a spell.
Oh,
my God.
Yes!
But he did roll a luck potion, so he gets to roll it again.
Yes!
Oh.
It's still coming!
Me, motherfucker!
Guys, I think I'm gonna cry.
Hey, Doc! No running! Face your crimes!
don't know what to do. This is the first time it's worked, guys.
In the far distance, a very tired and fucking dull dragon dead to the world has a slight smirk and has a chuckle. Global
I can't think of anything cheeky to say.
You know what? I could use it one more time.
Oh, no, no.
You cannot. Luck is once per use.
Yeah,
Eat a
it's
dick.
for use.
We've ruled that out. Eat a dick.
That's for use.
You're not escaping.
And I have
Face your crimes.
Stun the man and then kick the living shit out of him.
Oz has the slyest smile on her face.
Actions used.
So
Bonus.
he
Or
is-
haste is used.
He is stunned.
I don't know
My
why.
goodness.
This is D&D finally having its comeuppance.
This.
I'm
Uh,
shaking.
I love to imagine this, Osmir. There's just a little flint on your shoulder. He's hugging you like, yes, you did it!
And I sadly don't have anything of importance as
And
a
y'all don't
bonus
even get to
as
see
Stitch.
how cool I just was.
No,
Stitched it.
but I will. Yes,
Stitched it. And by proxy, Umbra knows, albeit not right now.
Umbra will know.
Yeah, sadly that is Stitch.
Televising it.
Yeah, that is it. Alright, he is stunned.
Yeah, because I've used
So
everything I got.
just so before anything happens, I will say that if Kilo recognizes the place is blowing up, he is gonna drop concentration on banishment.
Yeah,
So like
Well,
just as a
Just
as
an
a
FYI.
fair
Uh-huh.
warning.
welcome to the
No
world,
action
Doctor.
to do so.
How
free
did
action.
that work?
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Because-
once he starts hearing and seeing things blow up, he's like, ah, you're back.
I will say this for you, hun. The gods of D&D have shined down upon you. You have literally gotten your best.
Congratulations, you have a D&D story. You literally made a moment in history.
Trying to the cross after this.
Alright, so you're dropping management. Alright,
I
and
was
then
fully on
place
the
will
cross path.
exclude.
Let's see the damage curve work for memes.
For memes.
For memes, I want to see it.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
just make-
roll
How,
the damage.
how
Alright.
fucked would we be without Death Ward?
Like without the death ward, just be instant death.
Is there a dragon of luck?
Actually, I don't know. That's a good question.
That's
I've,
obviously.
I've still not checked that book Cobart gave me to look at the dragons, just not to spoil myself. The only one I know about is the one I needed, and then the ones we
How
met.
much damage did he just take?
A lot.
A lot.
I want to see the. I wanted to see the number.
345 damage because you still kind of.
Oh, I could have taken that.
Yeah. I figured it wouldn't kill him, but I also figured it we couldn't stop it.
Alright, the laboratory no longer exists.
I'm so happy right now, guys.
Mr. Flynn!
He's at home.
Well, granted, no, don't skip him. He did say he wanted to do something.
Oh, did he?
what's that?
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Oh.
I missed
Avik.
it. Thingy.
Are you
Divine
divine
intervention.
adventuring?
Eric, get out of the way.
I'm out of the way. What's going on?
It's your turn.
It's your turn.
Oh,
I
okay.
specifically stopped Cobart from skipping you so you could do your thing.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm gonna, over on this side of the continent, I'm going to do two things. I am, one, going to divine intervention on my part to, for the sake of it all, see if I can be brought back over here after the explosion.
Okay.
Come on, the gods are with us today, clearly. Oh,
Damn.
As a
66.
no-
Cool. I will.
Yeah, then.
Can I lucky that?
No.
Worth the shot. Okay. For my bonus action and the set over, I'm going to go ahead and pray out towards Kiana and ask to be brought back to this area in about 12 seconds. I will quite literally pray for this.
Make a religion check.
Will do. I also need to change my ability modifier over to wisdom because we did allow that because religion is my thing on there.
I just did it. I didn't pick any of Oz's features.
Okay. So religion check.
Yep.
Here we go. 32.
32. Jesus.
Motherfucker! I just hung up the phone. Who is it now?
Yes.
call it-
Hello.
Hey, sorry. I do require this small favor for whatever you may ask in the future of whatever your choice.
You really
But
are
in the-
stacking up the favors here.
I know, and I'm going to pay them back all in full, but we're also ridding the world of one of the most evil beings possible. Can you mind, in about 12 seconds, teleporting me back over towards the Doctor's lair, or the remnants of it, where my companions are, so that I may aid them?
Does it necessarily need to be 12 seconds?
And at least need time for the facility to blow up while they're still alive. If not, you can teleport me. You can attempt to try and teleport me into the force cage they are all stuck within. It is your choice. If you want to do it now, I would be in the cage with them fighting the Doctor as Sid B.
She would have to make a charisma saving throw to see if she can actually do that.
Come on, she's got Riz. She's a dragon.
What's your DC, Kilo?
Goomba. Oh, he's muted.
He muted.
Sorry, what was that?
What's your spell save DC?
Yeah, your spell DC. Because that is what she would need to break in order to teleport somebody.
Whose?
Yours. Kilos.
Kilos.
Uh,
Yeah.
What's your spell save DC? So 18.
18.
18.
Sorry, my bad.
Okay, hold on.
All good. Ain't your fault.
I have to see what her charisma is.
I was just surprised her casting thing isn't end.
Well, he's no longer a wizard. He's a warlock.
He's a warlock now.
Yeah, he's a warlock.
I'm beating
now.
Kiana because it's for her to beat it. It would be her check.
No, it's still a charisma saving throw, like to
It is
Oh,
a charisma.
teleport. Yeah, for
Yeah.
force cage. Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Regardless.
I guess
Yeah,
for
Okay,
Reed's sake,
I was
I will
lost.
literally, for Reed's sake, I will literally toss it right there.
Gotcha. What do you do?
Okay.
Yeah, Charisma saving throw. Fair.
Why is it not? Really? Okay. Odd.
Hmm.
Is it?
My only question is like because she's a high dragon, would she have of innate magic resistance? Because then technically she would have
Advantage.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But is that only against spells against you and not spells going into other spells?
It's a weird territory because magic res is just you when magic is involved, you get advantage if you're having to make a saving throw from it. It's kind of why UNT had to get nerfed when they did Monsters of the Multiverse version because it was way too busted.
Where is she at? Here we go. 58. Okay. All right.
No,
So
it's
it's
page
a
of the book.
charisma saving throw. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Here comes her saving throw. She literally has to get a 1 to fail this.
I believe in her.
Anyways, don't say that, because look what happened with the doctor.
Yeah, look, it's
Alright.
10.
Okay. So Flint, you will just poof.
Yep, I'll just. Oh, sorry. No, not right there. I
Yeah,
pop into the cage. Just. I'm back.
Hi.
Well, let's see.
You
if
just
that's-
see we're just in like it's only this and nothing else. Probably falling debris around us.
Yep.
So
So,
he can't move right now.
I also look at him. I see him dazed. I'm just like, so you managed to pull it off, huh?
She
You
did.
for once, finally.
I'll
For
lean
once, he
over.
got punched in the throat.
I'm going to free action. Give her a hug. If that's going to be it.
Not the time,
Good job.
hon.
I don't
Okay.
care. This is very celebratory. Now kick it. Now we're gonna. I'll stop and we'll go ahead and kick his ass. As my hasted action.
Slap him.
Very good right now.
Yeah, he's stunned until the end of her next turn. So yeah.
Yep.
But as my hasted action, I can do a item interaction with it. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
But doing this would hurt all of us.
You want
I
to
mean-
take that one from him?
Actually, wait a second. It says it can count towards a distance surrounding. However, I can just minimize it to just surround him, overlapping.
Does someone want to take that orb from him?
Actually, yeah, I could do a free.
Yeah,
I can do.
can we take that
He
orb
can't
away?
resist. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do my. I'll do
Continuity wise, sees Flint.
It's
Might
still
want to take
would
that
be
from his
an
hands.
action to do it, but yeah.
Yeah, he has
I
haste.
do. I have a hasted action.
I know.
You might want to take that from his hands. He was about to do something really wicked.
Oh, gladly.
Not wicked cool, but wicked bad.
No, I'll take it. I'll take it. So what? Was that be athletics, or can I just
No,
take
you
it?
just succeed because he's stunned.
He can't do anything.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's just
so-
holding it.
I'll grab it and then toss it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
And your bag of holding?
My bag of holding.
Okay, because I was gonna say the one of them has no room.
No, mine
That's
has room.
dishes. Okay, so that is action. That is
Hasted action.
Hasted?
That is bonus action, and that is free action. I
Yep, you're
only
fine.
have movement, and that's it.
Let's
Yep.
skip it to doctor.
I also see the other guy out there is still alive.
uh-huh.
Yeah,
Damn,
he has
miss-
300 something damage done to him.
Yeah. He also had a death ward on him.
I knew
Oh,
Well, the funny thing is actually, Cobra, he didn't need one. His Dracula ability is a death ward in itself. Technically, until he can lose Bloodlust, he can't die. Meaning his blood ward, his death ward did not go off. Albeit, he still would have lost the HP. But, yeah, no, he can't die with the blood stacks. Actually, no, the death ward would go off. Because, yeah.
I will say the only issue due to this now, though, is we can't exactly go out there and stop him because he's still alive.
Oh, we'll go tail with him in a second.
Kilo can just drop those.
Yeah,
He can't.
It-
He can?
yeah, he can.
It's a spell. It's his spell.
It's his spell.
It's not like you just drop a con. You can just say, "Hey, bye bye spell."
Force cage cannot be dropped.
Yeah, I was gonna say force case can't
It's
be
not
dropped.
concentration.
I'm stuck in a box with Kilo for an hour.
Yeah.
Yep.
God damn it.
In technicality, though, he can teleport out to go chase him down.
He can,
Because-
because he's very frail.
Yeah.
And we can all attempt to do so, as for any of us who have abilities to do so.
I could do an item to teleport someone out of here, technically.
I can
I
get
get
up.
to play chase maybe, or you get to play chase.
Well, I could. Well, I mean, it could be me, but it would also be.
It could be, you know.
But anyways, things to discuss and figure out as we're going. I believe that is Flint's turn.
Yep, that is all I can do for my turn.
Keep doctor. You do
So,
nothing.
stun doctor.
This Richard has some other means of getting back here too, but I don't think he does.
Oh no.
No.
No, Richard doesn't have a way
He's
to get
powerful. He did his job in fucking the doctor out of being a demon. He ain't got no undo button to just go, hi, I'm back. Oh, damn it. If only he had the boots of rewind, technically he could just pop back into existence here.
Really
Oh, he
good.
doesn't have that though. Damn. Oh,
Are you able to technically summon Umber all the way back over here?
So
Nope.
33?
Not right now.
Damn.
It takes
I
a
mean,
full 10 minutes to bring
he
him
is
back.
stunned, so you could just. A 33 would hit him, I'm pretty sure.
I just have to ask, just to rub it in a little bit.
His AC is like what, 27?
27.
Wait.
Yeah.
Another 33 damage.
Awesome, awesome.
And you heal
and
9 of that.
yeah, I'm gonna heal 9 of that, so that's 1 each.
I'd recommend keep healing until you've hit your overheal
Oh.
amount with
Absolutely.
in Hero's Feast.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause,
34.
Depending on what we had to do after the box. Yeah.
Do I don't have my tattoo anymore, huh?
Nope.
Oh,
You weren't-
that's also technically, that's a 35 to hit because of flanking.
Well, it's well, actually, yeah, it's still plus that. Yep. Yeah.
So I was gonna say, is he able to morph it from box to cage?
No.
Damn.
No.
No, not
It's you choose and it's stuck.
Damn.
30.
35.
Cobalt does not like me right now.
Yeah, I mean, you just do what you gonna do.
31.
31 more damage.
6 healed.
6 of it healed to you.
Thank you for someone doing that. for
Yeah,
me.
I'll do that for you because I understand you're rolling a lot, and I'll just tell you which one's the heal.
And then I'm also gonna flurry of blows. So let me just drop that key point out. And hand back.
What the
Oh
fuck?
my.
the robot.
Oh, God.
You lagged out on a particular syllable, and it sounded very funny.
You just yelled at me battery low.
Damn.
Battery
Not
low.
that, I
yeah.
almost-
Battery low.
Literally.
Clutch stunning strike. Jesus Christ, man.
Oh,
I can't. Right, that can be bad, but that can't be bad. Like it's.
That's a 37 to hit, technically.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the doctor is still also blinded for another good amount of time.
3-3. I'm getting my well-deserved justice here, guys.
14 healed.
14 healed. I think.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I can go up to 135. And then there's one more attack I get to do. Oh! That's technically a 39.
Yep.
I keep forgetting. Please. 30.
9 of that is a heal.
9 of that is a heal. I only need. I love math right now. 7.
Is that everything?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, he's on our son.
Send anymore.
Kilo.
Oh, I'm so sorry. On that last one, can I use a hand farm?
I mean, yeah.
Just for really.
You do get it as part of your multi attack, so yeah.
I do. That's why I just gotta find it. What it is.
Yeah, if key points, you also try to stun him again.
I was gonna say that too.
1d8. Yeah, and I guess I'll try to stun him again. So let me just pick up those 2 key points. So it's 1d8 plus 2. So another 9, and then
Okay.
I need a con save.
Alright, con save.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, not this time.
I that was gonna get it. That's okay. I had so much hope.
Mr. Kilo.
Okay, guys. I literally thought you just said Shakira.
Okay, so the walls are gone, so I'm definitely not 65 feet up anymore. I think I dropped 5 feet, I think.
Mm.
Yeah.
Are you in the cage?
Oh, you
Yeah,
dropped
but
him.
I was standing on top of his.
Yeah, he was standing on it, so so technically,
Oh.
in a manner of speaking, we're all on the floor in the floor
Yeah.
stage.
In the
But
cage. Okay.
still
Mm,
60 feet
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Still 60 feet up.
Okay, so.
My headphones yelling at me.
I believe anything you have that might be able to put this one down would be for the better.
Oh, well, I do. That's the thing. And you know what? I think. Question: Is the check to Can I do a nature to do current hit points or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
Can I do that as a bonus action?
Power word.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it as a bonus, and that lowers the DC.
It's still 28, but yeah, go for it.
Hey, but
I will do so.
do we think if we kill this body, the other body just kind of goes like kaput?
No.
No, I think it's just gonna. That's the remaining doctor kind of thing.
And you just
All
gotta-
3 have to.
That
die.
20.
That's
Hey,
good.
Two things.
Nat 20. So current
Yeah,
hit
2
points,
things.
please.
Right now he's at 51.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
perfect. Oh, you
Do
know what's
it.
great? Is you ruled this last time, Cobard. Things from items can't be counterspelled. No, don't worry about it.
You do have a second thing you can learn.
It doesn't really
Can I
matter.
rec-
I'm gonna kill him this round.
I have a recommendation
Sure.
that
anything, I
might
guess.
matter. Check for Death Ward.
Can I do that?
Well, no,
Yes.
no. The thing he's gonna do bypasses Death Ward. I already know it.
No, it wouldn't. Power
No,
word kill
it's
does not
not.
bypass.
Power
Death
Word Kill does not bypass it.
Fair point.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying check for Death Ward.
If you
Did
just
it not do
basically
it on
use it
Western
up,
here?
basically, but yeah.
I mean, if I can check that, and I guess I'll do that if there's any.
I mean, it's the same thing of learning what statuses are on us.
Yes, he
Like-
does have a tattoo of Death Ward on him.
Okay.
Okay, so say your power word kill.
Oh, don't worry. I have 2 power word kills I can
Oh,
do.
sick as hell. Use it.
Well, no, no, that's the thing. I can do 1 from the weapon and then 1 like naturally.
Mhm.
Bye bye.
Okay.
But
I mean, if you wanna
can't
do the one
cast them both at
naturally.
the same turn is the thing.
I know.
I know.
I know. Okay, so
Shame we did
never
not
mind
give
it.
this man haste.
Double power word kill.
You could.
Um,
Yeah.
True, but let me see here. So if that's the case, then I guess let's see here. I think I will instead Is there a way to hold on, okay, gosh.
Speak your mind. It's all good.
Angles and such. If I blasted a cone in this area,
You would hit all of us.
is there a way I
Nope.
would not hit all of you?
No,
Let me check as the code master here. Let me see.
Unless
if you
I
did it-
aim it as Osmira and she could
If you
potentially
aim like
not.
that,
I'm fine.
if you aim like that, you do not hit another person. So,
I don't
go
care.
on.
You can hit me.
You also can hit
What's it?
Stitch. Keep in mind, I'm fucking resistant to yes as spells.
I'm the other one who
I'm
Shoot
do not.
me.
Yes, too.
'Cause
Shoot me.
it's a dex save for.
Shoot me, Captain!
no,
I'm not a
me.
pussy!
That's why
Hit
I'm like,
me.
if I
No,
aim
hit
at it,
me.
and it's a
Hit
DC
me.
18, so like if I aim it at Oz and
Hit
she
me.
She will
passes,
more
she
likely
takes
pass.
nothing.
Literally hit
True.
me.
Yeah,
As
that's
much
right.
as I have good
This is the
decks,
one
I'm also
time
saying for the sake.
Somebody hit
One
me.
time, Oz was like, "Kilo hit me."
You know,
And
fucking
also
do
for-
it.
I will
She
say
just
also
gives
for
you
the
the
sake. I
nod.
don't-
Like Kilo looks over at her, like, "I have an idea."
Go for it.
I mean, do whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it's your turn.
Perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and my one time that I can do this per long rest, I'm going to do a bonus action to do a draconic transformation
Mhm.
Mm.
I knew it.
because it's my it's from the sub
Subclass
class thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So wait, why is this not doing this?
It should work. Is it not prepared?
Oh, is it? There's no measure template, no consume spell slot,
Remember,
it is
all of Kilo's,
customization.
all of his stuff got jibbed, so all the features of
it's
everything got jibbed.
Yeah, so
So-
I'll transform.
Got it.
There you go.
I got this.
I clicked it out
Wings.
for you.
Oh, we both did it.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah, I'll let you have yours on that.
Yeah.
Go
So
ahead.
wings will basically, I assume, spectral skeletal wings like pop out from behind him, or whatever Necroth's wings look like.
He got
And
runes on him.
and then I will just go ahead and it says as so when I cast the spell, I can exhale shimmering energy from myself as a breath weapon, dex save, or take half for a cone. I will move. Wait, how do I draw the thing on this?
So on the top
Oh,
left, where you
measurement
have token
controls.
controls,
Here
yeah. And the
There's
second one, the
measurement
code.
controls. It's oh, whoops! No, not what I wanted. No.
Eh.
Okay. How do I do the? I'm trying to just do it so that I'm aiming only at these two.
Basically, when you're holding to place it, you can like basically left click to hold, and then you can just drag
Uh-huh.
it out for its radius, and then
Oh
that.
shit, that's big.
Yeah, and then while
Wait,
it's out,
click and
you
hold,
can
but then there's
you can also
cone. There we go. I did the wrong
Yeah.
thing.
It's all good. When you have a thing, you can right click and then backspace to remove it yourself manually.
Yeah, it's a 60-foot cone.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll instead I'll just kind of I'll move there.
You'll
and
step to
then
the
do it.
side and then properly do it so you can hit them.
Yeah, so I can
A
then just
little bit the
Like
other way.
there. Yep.
There you go. You avoid
That's
me.
not
like that. Then it wouldn't go past this wall anyways. It'll just stop against the wall. So
Alright, guys.
Yeah, this
so I don't
box
think
is
I
a
can
disco light. of
physically
hell.
fail this.
oh yeah,
Do
if
you
you
want-
can't physically fail it, then
And I
mean-
have advantage.
I mean, do it,
Yeah.
girl.
yeah,
I
you're fine.
think we could
passed.
not fail that.
I was gonna say we really should have given him some superior empowerments as well.
Wait, I have
should've.
one.
That's fine. This is just
I
this is
have
just
one
damage.
that I didn't take.
Oh yeah, you could have taken it to improve.
I could have taken
Stunning
it.
strike.
Wait, why is it not doing it?
Oh,
The damage on
knowing
it's
that,
busted. You're gonna have to roll it
I was
manual.
busted. Okay, 60.
Yeah, because
No,
Uber updated
hold
and
on.
updated, and all the shit got.
There you go. I can roll it properly because I actually fixed this sheet earlier, so it should
Oh,
work.
thank you. All right, thank you. So
25.
half for
so I'm sitting
him.
pretty.
12
12.
Fortis.
I got a nice blowout from that, to be
So
honest.
12 points of force damage.
And I still have an action because that's part of just the
Ew.
bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I guess since I casted that spell, I guess the only thing he has left to do is, you know what? He'll try to. I guess he'll try to crit. He'll just try to crit with his spear.
I
Do
mean,
it.
hit him with the hit
There's
him with
nothing else
that
he can
guy.
really do with an
I believe.
action. Yeah. So I mean, I guess hopefully this works. I hope it works. And that uses my. What does it use?
I will say, I might do a meme here.
Oh no.
I mean, unless you got Pact of the Blade, which you don't because you're book. If you're using a trident, unless the thing has a special thing where it's
it's just a
catered to
spear.
you, yeah, it'd just be strength.
Oh, okay, so I'm rolling at a +2.
I mean, hey, might as well see if you can hit a crit.
It's literally, I'm just trying to see if I crit him. That's literally it.
Yep, that's all you can do.
Well, why didn't it? Oh, it doesn't have a roll thing on it. That's fine.
Yeah, it also got busted.
It's all good.
Yeah, I did ask you if you were ever going to use your Bident.
Which I was like, no, but apparently yes. And it misses, but
yeah,
whatever.
You tried.
That's fine. That's it.
Alright, his turn.
She's running.
I think that's the only
Oh,
thing.
the Draconic Transformation thing did pop up. I just didn't see it pop up. So it does work.
It does, yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't think this one has a way of teleporting out of here.
No, he just has to literally run for the hills.
Well, I was gonna also say this as a question, Cobart. When you said the lab is gone, like, are we in the quite literally the definition of outside the box? We are like in a miniature ecosystem biome now that is just a cavern.
Yes.
Because I was gonna say he gets put back in the air.
He does fall.
Yeah, depending on
that's
how
exactly
much
where he
fall
was
damage he
beforehand.
takes, he could die or he could break a death. Actually, no, that it would. His fucking Dracula thing keeps him alive. No, never mind.
I mean, he was
He'd just be at 0.
He was 60 feet in the air, but I don't know how much of the ground beneath.
We
us-
don't know how much of a radius that nuke went. Like, okay, I guess there's a question for depth. Can we see the walls?
Well, no, we literally can't. That's the thing. We can't see out.
He's alive. I'm just gonna clarify
Okay.
it.
Okay. No, he's probably having his own struggles right now with debris falling.
I'm just trying to think of what he's gonna do. All right.
Sit there and die.
No.
You know the saddest thing is, because he's high enough level. The sad thing is, we're not done with him. He can come back. He has a fly speed.
Which one? This guy?
Uh-huh. When you're 14 levels or higher in Dracula, dragons install upgrades to have fly speed.
Yeah,
He can fly.
we
And
didn't
he's
keep him-
17.
We didn't keep him out long enough.
Uh-huh. So he can come back.
I mean, I don't know how fast, but he can come back.
Up to his move speed, which is boosted by his fucking bloodlust by, like, I think 10.
Mm.
And he was hasted, so... minimum 80? Yeah, that's if he doesn't have, like, shit like mobile. Shrug.
I don't fucking know, to be honest, at this point.
Yeah.
Cat, what do you want?
The cat wants the doctor to be dead, too.
It wants
Leave me
attention.
alone. Jesus Christ.
Oh god.
I gave you your food. You want your water? What is it? What the fuck you want? I don't get anything over here for you. Anyway, alright. I think what he's gonna do is use his hasted action to activate the tattoo that was given to him from the spell Writer's Brace. And I'm gonna put another one. Anyway.
Oh, I'm
Is
sorry.
he even
what?
in distance?
Also, in the same point, he can't see in here. He can't put a cage
Yeah.
up.
He can't cast magic in here.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like I forgot.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
I was also gonna say, the thing to keep in mind, Cobard, he does have a fly speed, but would he might have fell. So it's like, I was just like, I don't know how far down he is if he's even in range, but
I mean,
I guess factoring he does have
like,
a
as
fly
soon as he
speed.
starts falling, you probably just start flying.
Start flying, yeah. Fair. So he's probably still at the same distance, but yeah.
Alright, well let's take a Lysander potion here.
I mean, that's
Gotcha.
fine. Dude, I mean, it sucks, but it's fine.
We'll deal with it.
I mean, I'm back here again with multiple potions and several levels of spells that I can use.
Oop, oop, I did not want to kill you.
We did it!
Yes, God.
He takes a potion. Oh wait, that's the poison when we swapped with him.
No.
Surprise! I had Umbra stuck in his drink when he was oh so banished.
Umber went into his pack while he was AFK.
You know, honestly, if Umbra had giggles.
Yeah. Okay.
I stuck something in your drink, eat this fucker.
Taking-
God.
It's that one thing you're allergic to. It's called pride.
Alright, anyway, let's see, I have to think here real hard here.
So.
Yeah, he can't cast anything in there, so... He could divert his life force to him, and that's what he could do.
Which isn't much left.
Still has a main and hasted action. Yeah, I think a heal will just do as a main action full heal, and then as a haste action transfer it over. Because even if it does fly away,
He's gonna
it's not
what now?
like
He is sacrificing his immortal body to heal the wizard body.
I heard full heal for some reason. And I got
No,
real scared.
full heal from the potion's value.
Oh, sick. So that's what, 60? We can take that.
Yeah, 61.
We can do that. I did that in like 2 of my hits. We got that.
Alright. Okay. So that one will be gone. Like, even flying away won't really make much of a difference. And then
Shame
next is
I have no
good.
terror.
Mr. Stitch, you're up.
Okay. Decision.
Hit him.
No, we're gonna get to that. I'm just thinking. Thinking and planning.
Just let you know you don't have that disintegration on your sword anymore.
Nope, I'm aware. I figured it was just for the barrier.
Yeah.
Just long enough to get through the barriers.
I mean, it was like a one-turn wish spell, basically. Yeah.
Mm. Okay. There's no point of throwing that because it'll be a disadvantage, and that would just be bad, so I can't eke out extra attacks. So, yeah. He is still hexed by me, so I am going to start swinging. Just because I can, and this is probably the only ever instance I will get the chance, because Stitch does have her... she does have her shield put away at the moment to have grabbed the Wall of Force, and she hasn't had a chance to put it back on. She is going to two-hand Frostfang.
Okay, so you're
Yes,
versatile.
ma'am.
Alright. Gotcha.
Yes,
Yep.
ma'am.
Fair enough. Gonna try to deal enough damage to take it down. I got you.
I try.
Oh, yeah, he also gets a third turn.
That he does.
So, let me see here. And he gets to go after you and again before Flint.
Okay. Here we go.
That will hit.
Cool, smite. In this house, we smite every day.
All day, every day, 24/7.
1d6 plus, because smite, I was at 2nd level, so that is 3d8 radiant.
Alright.
Not bad. So 37.
Rid of all your second level then.
Nope, I still got 2 more, baby. Pack spells.
Oh, okay.
I'm a warlock.
Yes, queen.
I still got my pack spells. Because I had 3. And I used a pack spell in that one, so I got 2 more slots. I got 2 more cylinders ready to fire. Let's begin. There's a reason I was slowly recuperating in case I had to burn. Oh, I did that wrong. I rolled the fucking D8. Oh, well, I'll do it next time. Shrug. For Frostfang. I need to do versatile damage. I'm not used to it.
Yeah, it's
D4.
D10, I think.
It's a D10.
Yeah.
Does it really matter on that first one? I rolled okay. Shrug.
I mean, you rolled a 5, so yeah, I have to say you rolled pretty decent.
Versatile. Yeah. Plus 6.
Is a curse Hexblade, or is that like...
Nope. I am not
Just Hex?
Hexblade. I am a I am a. Oh yeah, he does have to make a wisdom save, I guess. Shrug.
Shrug.
I forgot about that. Because yeah, thank you for reminding me of my subclass. Because I am the undead warlock, so no
okay.
hexblade. Yeah, he passes, so no scared. Smite.
Okay. Okay. All right.
21.
All right. 21.
This one's my last paladin spell slot. So I got the warlock. Yeah, 8 damage.
Okay.
Hasted action. Swipe number 3.
That will miss.
But I don't want it to.
Okay, is that your turn?
No, because unfortunately the fun thing is I do have a weapon to do this with. Stitch will pull out from such a long time ago on the back of her belt the silver stake and will proceed to go to 2-weapon fighting, stab this fucker.
Oh, okay.
He must die. The dagger probably is not going to kill,
That.
but we can try.
Yeah.
Cool, I will smite. Sadly, I'm not proficient in 2-weapon fighting, so I have to take 8 off of this, sadly. 6. You still get Hex. Oh boy! For a whopping 3 damage. That's fun. And
Wait, what happened to the other one?
Which one?
The... What do you mean, which one?
For how much?
Oh, the other one? He killed himself to hit the doctor.
3 damage?
3 damage.
Okay.
And then 3d8. Then extra 13. That is, sadly, as much as Stitch can do, and at this point, she will swap back to her shield.
I have a
Okay.
funny.
His turn.
Yep.
Okay.
What does he do?
Alright, he is going to cast a spell.
Not with his
Mhm.
orb.
Nope, not with the orb, but he will cast a spell on himself.
How dare he?
Mhm.
With Kilo wishes to counter it, but like, yeah.
No, he can counter after hearing it, so...
Well, here's the thing: if he's casting any teleports to get out of here,
He has
Then
to teleport, get out of here, but he does have to make a charisma save.
yeah, but Kilo's charisma save is not high.
You can
Yeah.
counterspell it.
The saving throw is honestly a safety net if he's trying to get out. I would say try it.
Are you
Yeah, I guess
spelling
so.
or no?
I think at this point, I need...
Like you can't say you can't spell after he makes the roll. Like I'm just saying.
I know, I know. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna counterspell it.
Okay. Well, he has been holding his reaction.
You cannot counterspell Kilo. This is his innate one, remember? Ability, not spell.
At what level?
Uh-huh. 5th.
Fifth.
'Cause he's stuck
It's
at
whatever
that.
the highest one he has is.
You can counterspell the counterspell.
I think it's 5th level.
Not Kilo's.
Kilo's
Kilo's is an
the innate
ability.
one.
Yeah, his is the innate one.
I'm still
It's an
casting the
ability.
spell though.
You are. The problem is it's innate, meaning you cannot counterspell an innate ability.
Is
It's the
innate-
same thing as an Ice Devil. Ice Devils can cast Ice Wall at nauseum. You cannot counterspell them because it's a spell-like ability, not a spell.
Mhm.
It's bullshit. In other words, that's why it was so important you got that.
Which is why we always said, you got a bullshit spell, that's great.
Uh huh. This is why when we lost you, it was a
I-
very heavy hit.
I always thought it was you just cast counterspell infinitely. That was the boom.
No,
not the-
no, that was not
yours
it.
was it became and you could use it at nauseum. That's what made it so broken.
It was way too
Yours is an
long, I can't
ability.
remember.
It was an
Yours was an
uncounterable-
ability.
Yeah, yours is an uncounterable counterspell.
Mm-hmm. That's why you're such a pain in his ass, and he wanted you dead. Because he can't. That's why he couldn't counterspell you at any other point in this fight. So why could he start now? That's also the other point, because he's literally. It's been that.
All right, roll
That same ruling.
your charisma. It's a D20 plus your charisma, right? Yeah.
Yep.
DC 16.
What's the DC? He's got to be 16. Okay. Still at a 6 in the chamber. Damn. I'm surprised.
Not an 18. His
Yes, Kilo.
Good.
Okay.
Oh,
That will get rid of that 6th level spell then.
yes.
Thank God.
Oh, but he goes again.
Uh-huh. But he's out of spell slots.
He's not
S-
as spell
6 and
slots.
No, I mean for 6 and above, because you only got one of each.
He is not.
He's somehow broken the limits of those. God damn it!
He's the doctor. What do we expect?
I expect him to fuck off and die.
Me too.
He is out
Huh?
of 8th and 9th, yes.
Cool. Well then, I have got funnies to do. Which the funnies involve me not getting hurt, but unfortunately all of us getting hurt.
Fireball.
Yeah. He'll
Several
take
fireball.
another
You're gonna
potion.
fireball the cage.
I'm going to fire.
Oh, fucker.
God
Another
damn!
60. Ish. No, maybe it's not 60.
It is.
42.
No, 42.
Oh, he bonused it, yeah.
He had to bonus it because
That's
he
good,
cast.
And you stole one of his orbs, so he now has only the one left. So, do I wish to use it? Is the question.
Why must this fucker try to live?
Because.
No, there is no because he must die. I mean, the thing is, he is out of his actions and bonus actions.
No, he still has an ace action.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
We
And
haven't
he goes
reached the
again.
point where haste could run out, sadly.
Yeah, first. So he's gonna.
We need another 2 rounds before he's out of haste.
Yep, 2 more rounds. He's gonna put another force wall around himself. But that'll be the last of his orbs, so those are now all gone.
Wall of Force, those con.
But wait, a wall of forced.
Well, of Force.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Y'all
perfect.
hit him
then.
with something.
No, I can still hit him.
Hit him.
His
'Cause I can...
next turn. Okay.
He
alright.
definitely did not need the extra turns once he absorbed them.
I know this extra turn thing is bullshit.
It's his only way he doesn't die.
Still doesn't need it. Considering, I think we have dealt with more bullshit than anyone who has ever fought Vecna. That is saying something. I am shitting you not, anyone who fought Vecna. That is not to the most proper prepared parties. No, like to the people that met him level 1 and got TPK bullshit because they ran into Vecna. No, we've got more bullshit than anyone who's fought Vecna. For this one wizard twink. Who is also not a god!
Oh my god.
I'd also like to reiterate, when Kobard said that we could handle this fight with 2 parties, bullshit. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, remember how we were gonna wait for chaos? We didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We just decided nah.
Just said nah.
It wouldn't have helped.
It wouldn't have helped.
We would have had
It
two
wouldn't have
clerics,
helped.
though, which would have been.
We had actually a really good arty, but it wouldn't have mattered.
Les, even with narrative declaration, ultimate rage fucking grots in the midst of this fucking fight down, it wouldn't have helped.
No.
Because this would have been before the point we had fucking the Blade of Wrath or any of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We still would have had some things.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten any of those yet.
Yep.
Fucking A.
Yeah, so that's his turn, right?
No.
No,
I'm
what-
thinking.
He can
No,
do
yeah.
it.
Well, Crowbar's taking more time. We're gonna go take a piss.
Go.
Yeah,
take
go
it.
go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead and use the restroom.
This is a fight we really want to end this fucking session.
I know.
guess so. It's already midnight, so.
Yeah. Somebody roll me. Actually, because Kilo is here. Goomba, roll 2 D100s for me, if you would, please.
That's
Separately
scary.
or together?
It separates them if you click the drop
it
down.
does, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
65 and 17.
Oh.
65 and 17. Okay. 17.
Oh.
Is this motherfucker somehow calling for divine intervention now?
He better not be. No god's gonna help him.
I don't think of any god except for the god of wrath,
Valor.
Belor, and even then, that's still an iffy one.
Kilo. Okay, so you did get a 17. Alright.
Necroth.
Necrot don't want to side with it.
All right.
Again,
Necrot
when
knows this
we
guy's
get
Kilo,
dead more than
you
anyone.
get a divine intervention from the Croth. Do you wish to use it?
Oh,
Wait, hold on. What?
You get a divine intervention from Necroth.
Oh, since I'm his avatar. Oh,
yeah,
I see.
This is you're his avatar. Yeah.
You're his boy.
So he's
You're also
basically
not
like,
fun.
hey, you need some help, bud.
would it be?
You can do this by yourself.
Would it be disable this man's last wall of force here?
I mean, I feel like if Kilo feels like it's a divine intervention, he'd be like, no, of course, yes, whatever you feel is most successful for me doing my job.
Okay.
Oh yes.
You're the one that I
We're so close.
Who the hell is 6 man stud now?
I can't believe I totally forgot to fix all my key points and all that. With the update thing, I'm so upset with myself.
Okay.
I'll figure it out.
So he doesn't get rid of the wall of the force, but like he will stop the last use of his civil spell to try to plane shift out of here.
What? That's what Necroth
Sweet.
does?
Yeah, that's what
I-
Croft will do.
He couldn't plane shift out of here to begin with.
Yeah,
I
you could
couldn't, 'cause that
because you
room's
only
gone.
specified
Oh,
the room.
was
The room's gone.
I could have also technically had, if you wanted to count this as way in there, we could have created a ward of forbiddance to basically stop any
Well,
form of.
You didn't. You
Of travel.
specified not being able to teleport out of the room. The room is no longer exists.
No, I'm not saying for mine. I'm saying for the divine intervention here.
Oh yeah.
Basically, casting forbiddance to basically
Yeah,
create a
that-
ward that protects point
yeah,
of feet
yeah,
and
yeah,
also.
Yeah, but
he
also
could do
Kilo's
that.
not gonna nickel and dime Necroth. He's like, if Necroth is like, hey, here's some help, he's gonna be like, yeah,
Hey.
whatever you feel is appropriate.
Let me out.
Like the Croft again can now actually influence the area because he no longer has
His protection
the
is gone.
laboratory.
Let me at him.
So
He'll
like,
just be like,
Oh,
thank
I just
you, I
wanted to throw.
appreciate it.
Again, when we get home, there's gonna be a Necroth shrine, whether Flint likes it or not.
I'm not going to like it, and I will attempt to
I
burn it
know!
down.
That's gonna be the reason for the divorce.
No. We haven't even gotten there yet.
I'm kidding. That would be the reason, though.
Really? For me burning?
Has so
What-
much
I'm
beef.
sorry, what the fuck are you doing out here, sir?
What? Huh?
He's right
Hmm?
over here.
No.
Who?
I moved it back.
I don't see shit.
And then hasted act. Yeah, okay.
Didn't the croc come to play? Like,
So
So
he's
that was
within
his
his...
coming to play as him saying no plane shift.
no, thank you. Ta-ta.
Okay, so he is within his wall of force, correct?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that's
okay.
fine because his wall force only lasts 10 minutes. We still have like an hour in here.
Oh yeah, no, I completely agree with you on this. In the same point of it, I have things to do now. So, I'm going to break one of my crystals, subtle spell. I want to make very sure he cannot. Well, actually, is he able to cast spells out of the wall of force?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Oh,
What
can
is
you?
it?
Technically, yes.
Yes.
There's also why I'm doing this, because I am going to break one of those crystals, effectively creating a subtle spell. I'm going to do Spirit Guardians at 6th level. It will end concentration on yours, but I will do a bonus action to activate the burst and hit him again.
That's fine. I don't care.
Okay, so he's going to take from the burst 15 concentration damage. Sorry, not 15 force damage from that. So that is now ended for Holy Weapon, and now Spirit Guardians is now active. Doctor rolled a 17, so he's good. And now I'm going to add on top there the 68 on top with the Spirit Guardians right now.
He got to
So,
roll
30.
to save for that, doesn't he?
He's got to roll save. He can. So make a DC 22 saving throw.
Okay. All right. So
Mm.
30.
He fails. 30 force damage. Or sorry, 30 radiant damage going to him.
Got you.
And we need a con save.
That's a con save with a DC of, I believe, 15.
Damn.
I mean, he passes. But now I'm hitting numbers that can hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
That does effectively also take away our heal in case anyone ever needed it.
That's okay. We're all pretty much good.
Cool. And then as my hasted action, I will go ahead and... I'm going to go ahead and re-up this because I know I'm running short on the amount of time left. So another superior empowerment to keep that running.
Gotcha.
Yep. And that is it for me there.
Okay. All right. This is not the last. I assure you. There are always more backups. What's that roll for?
I was seeing if I believed him.
You know what?
Do I buy his bullshit?
You know
I kind of
what?
want. I want to see if I buy his bullshit too. To be honest with you.
You'll see him take also a syringe and jab it into his neck.
$19.
He is not bullshitting.
Oh! Oh, he's being legit.
See you around. As he will begin to become a pile of goo.
You kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
I am resisting so hard to slam my fucking head on the desk.
Oz
Osmira,
punches
check
the
your
wall.
compass. Osmira, check your compass.
I am. Trust me, it's out. Compass.
Where is it pointing?
Forward.
It's currently pointing to the south.
The south of here?
That's where it's pointing. I can't tell you, like, where exactly.
Can I... Oh, wait, there's no distance on this.
Yeah, it doesn't tell, like, how far away it is. It just says, hey,
No,
this
I just
direction.
wasn't sure if it
Yeah.
could only do like a certain distance. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Why the fuck must...
My brain is saying that he jumped continents.
If he went to the south continent, then fuck it. We can't. even
Rest
do
in
it.
peace, Bowie.
No, he's got bigger
Well,
issues to be
There's
there.
there's nowhere safe on the southern for him.
Yeah, I know.
It's pointing south.
Why? Just
Well, I guess I need to go south then.
why couldn't you let us have this?
Well, at the very least, our deal. You should have an easier job putting the nail in the coffin with McCroft. That's at least a
No,
plus.
that
As
I
long
do
as he doesn't
agree
make
on.
more copies of himself before I get to him.
Even if he does, we can. Hit.
The little I
Actually,
know of the spell, it would take too much time, and I doubt he ever created a backup in case of thinking he could fail. I doubt that he's conceited enough to even think of that, given
you know,
the circumstances. He probably only had a spare vat.
yeah, Stitch, you might as well give him the object.
Oh, yes, we were keeping this as a surprise, but I suppose you might want it. Here, as Stitch will reach in her pouch and will shove in Kilo's hands. Careful not to break it. It's the only thing that can permanently kill him.
That we know of.
You'll look at it. Like,
It is a glowing blue jar of goo.
Does
well,
okay. My question: does the goo that Stitch has look similar to the goo that he stabbed himself with?
Actually, it's a very good question.
What
The
dude
word-
did he stab himself with?
You know when the injection?
The
Yeah.
syringe.
The syringe. Sorry, I love English. Does the poison that Stitch is giving Kilo look similar to what he injected himself with?
No.
No.
Okay.
Sick.
Well, before I get called upon to my duties once more, since I've already gotten pings of like multiple deaths already,
Oh,
while I've
God.
been here.
Quite
And I don't know how
literally.
longer I'll be around. And you're kind of stuck here for an hour. I could try to teleport you all out with a teleportation circle for about a
fine.
minute.
If you can do that, please, so we can at least go back. to
Necroth, give me like a minute, and then like then I'll work like triple time, and then try to find the doctor in the south when I have my breaks. Technically,
I was
Right,
gonna say.
cool.
I was gonna say, do we want to give him the compass as
No.
well?
No.
In
It's
fairness,
like, it's my compass! Yeah.
in fairness, now that the doctor doesn't have his shelter, Kilo in theory should be able to just go find him.
Osmira,
Yeah.
the
In theory,
cartography
that's
nerd,
not-
is gonna
in
give
theory,
away a
that's-
free magical compass.
You have memes, and you have a daddy that can give you fucking magical artifacts to track fuckers. You'll be fine. Shush.
Yeah.
You and your damn magical dragon sugar daddy.
Magical dragon.
Flint, you can't
Like
talk.
you don't have
Flint, you
one of
can't
those.
talk.
No.
No.
Really?
Yeah, Stitch says that. Peers out from the armor for the first time.
Okay. How the hell did that?
Okay, alright. So, item-wise, I guess.
Loot.
I guess you'll get the Impaler from that one.
Yay.
Hooray.
I want the
None of us can
dragon.
use it.
What is that? It's a dragon.
It's the one that uses for specifically Dracul.
Alright,
And only does things for Dracul.
We can just.
I think it does have the base magic weapon thing, so at least it does do some stuff, but the big benefit is for Dracul.
Yeah, we'll just keep it in the pack with the rest of the stuff.
We might be able to sell it.
No, to who?
I don't know. We get good money off of your little, like, weird artificer friend who gave you the belt.
If you want to, Coburn, I have a bag of holding on Stitch's inventory. If you want to just drop it to me. 'cause
Stitches
I'm
is
probably just
full.
gonna-
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. It
No,
has Zane's
she's
body and
right.
a bunch of water.
It has body in it. Yeah,
So
no, you're
Flint.
right. Honestly, though, after learning, I probably would have dumped it since we learned we can't fix that.
Wait, fix what body?
Zane's body. It's potatoed. It's Kite from Monster or Hunter. Except he's missing the soul to fix.
Who the fuck is Zane?
So Zane's just gonna live in Umbra.
Stitch's
for now.
brother. We found it, and he was down here.
He was kiting.
He was kiting.
Right.
And right now, that's also why I've been saying we can't have Umbra die right now because
Can I have my
hi, still here and all of that. Where are we now? Where everyone else is?
Quite literally, it's just like, oh, you're back at the home.
Oh.
Umbra goes into his spot outside the house.
And
I mean, I guess if I multi-class to the Dragon Knight, or if we ever get the fragment, we could.
We get adamantine plate armor, which only you can
Only you
wield.
could wear.
Only you can prevent crits. Sorry.
Yeah, I can't use any of this stuff. I already have a ring of protection, so.
My armor is already
That's better
at
than
max
mine.
of what it could be anyway, so it would literally change nothing.
More AC, no more stealth.
I already have, like, my armor already provides me adamantine quality anyway, so.
Is Stitch a stealthy gal to begin with?
I do have stealth now, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can roll it decently. I have a passive of 20 in stealth, and I have a plus 5
Hey,
with
look at you
advantage.
go.
Like, I can stealth as a pally.
When did I get a fucking 25 passive?
For what?
Let's see.
Stealth! Oh, because I
Good question.
expertised it, that's why.
Yeah.
That's everything on that guy. That it he didn't use, but yeah. Anyway.
But yeah, I would say Stitch's bag is probably free, because if I couldn't keep Zane's body and there's no point, that's why I took a lock of his hair, because the thing I want to do, I only need that for. So if his body's potatoed, yeah, I'd have space in my bag. Because the main point of the bag is for loot from the doctor.
Oh, he had the. Oh god, I had matching rings with the doctor. Ew. Ew.
Spellwriter's Brace.
Literally ew.
Spells can be no higher than 5th level and must be a level in which the spell is launched. Potential will increase your brace. Transfer one of your spells of tattoo onto it, causing the tattoo to disappear from your arm, appear on the creatures instead. Only one tattoo.
He did have that, but it's no longer usable because he used all 3 of the witches.
Ugh.
So that's how he was using Mar Ninths. Yeah.
Okay. The Wand of Necrosis is cool.
Finger of Death. Just imagine
None of
that
us would.
Naruto thing. That's all I can picture is the Kakashi thing.
Honestly,
10,000 years of death.
Not inaccurate to what that spell does.
The robe of the Archmage could technically go to
Wex.
Wex or him.
Depends on the color of the
We're not hanging
robe.
out with Kilo a lot anymore. I would say give it to Wex, the poor boy.
It also depends on the color of the robe.
The Spellrage's Brace would honestly be good for either him or me to use, because I could transfer certain spells onto you guys.
The funniest thing is, I don't think it's gonna go to her, but technically Stitch can wear it too.
Oh, you
You
could.
could.
What color is
Yeah.
the robe? Cobard.
Albeit, looking at it, yeah, it depends on the color, because the color of the item, it does depend on the attunement.
Hey, yo, we got a freaking rifle.
It's not
I would
broken.
say give that rifle to Flint.
What, the
The
Roman
rifle?
Archmage?
Yeah, what
color
color is it? Because that determines what alignment can attune to it. The robe's color corresponds to the alignment for which the item was created. A white robe is made for a good character, not that. Gray is for neutral, or black for evil.
It's black.
It's black. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
figured.
mean, it makes sense. The guy was evil.
So that's something we might have to sell.
Yeah.
I mean, the adamantine +3 breastplate.
Gosh,
That would only
the gun is, I think, the scariest thing.
I would definitely want the gun. Not gonna lie.
Just definitely want the gun.
But also on the point, just like if I actually got the breastplate, I think it would take away my. Actually, no, it would basically cancel out. It would only give me an extra +1 bonus to my AC now.
The gun
make it
does
20.
require animation, which nobody has.
And the gun requires animation.
And
Ammunition, not animation.
Yeah, ammunition.
You could find it already.
Wait, so the body didn't have any ammunition on it?
Why would he have a gun with no bullets?
Unless he has an item that created
Unless
bullets
he has
for
an
him.
item.
Even then, that would still technically pop up here.
Like a ring of volley or something like that is the only thing I could think of.
I mean, yeah.
You got a ring of volley on him?
No, he didn't have a volley on him.
Damn it.
Okay.
What he had left of bullets. Let's see here.
Because he didn't use that gun.
I mean, he used that
He
gun. What do you
did.
mean?
He did.
Well,
He
not-
fucked
This is
up
the
people.
Ranger used that gun a lot.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it was fucking up people. It's
I
like, no, he
wasn't
did.
fighting the ranger, so I didn't pay attention
Yeah.
to him.
He kind of at some point, like, he was using it, but he became less of an issue.
Mm.
It was the other two that had their
You
problems.
know, even so, I would literally just take. If I can't use the rifle, I will take it to the Artificer Woman, or I will save it for Gizmo and give it to him.
Right now, there is exactly 13 bullets left.
Cool. I will pick it up and take them and put it into my pack. I imagine it's like a weird optical illusion trick where it's like a really long rifle, and I just start like putting it like arm over arm down into
Very
the
Hobbit style into the bag.
Yeah, basically.
Take, raise his hands. Raise his hands one more time. Get in there. There we go.
And so I'm assuming Necroth takes back all our fun toys.
Yeah.
I mean, I would assume. Yeah. Okay. So goodbye gloves. Goodbye sling and longbow.
Bye.
And all of our stuff that we had not yet updated of the loot, we would lose from the modules that have left. Also leave.
Fuck, I lose so much shit.
Yeah, we
what
do
would
get
that-
refunded money though, so don't just go deleting them. We will get money back for the shit that was ours that we are losing.
Which ones of those count? That's what I'm trying to figure out here.
We're gonna have to check through each sheet because I know for each of us there is some shit. Think tax immediately gone.
Yeah.
My favorite. No.
Yeah.
My scorching fists are gone, I know that.
I know.
I know.
You could have been my fiery punching girl.
Fire
I
Fist
am
Oz is gone.
90% certain I do lose my recent item. I was actually really glad to have because unfortunately I was looking at Gizmo getting it and then I realized afterwards,
I
oh, this
swear,
is a
if I
thing that
lose
got
this
removed.
compass, I'm gonna throw hands.
I think your compass is fine. I know Stitch is losing the Van Bracers.
I'm gonna have to look.
I think I'm
through-
losing the Helm of the Seraph. I'm pretty
You
sure.
are.
Yeah.
That's going bye-bye.
Yeah, shame about that. Longbow of Regeneration was kind of our own creation.
Mm-hmm. The other thing, which Kobard might be singing and jumping for joy, because this means an indirect nerf, I think, for Umbra. I think, Kobard, if you want to confirm, because I'll be nice about it and bring it to your attention instead of hiding it, I'm pretty sure Belt of the Sacred Mountains goes bye-bye, too.
Oh, not Umbra's belt.
I'll go through and see what things get
This
taken
one.
away, but yeah.
Yeah.
What about the Magma Meteor Collar?
I think... actually, that's a good question, too. He might lose that, too.
Y'all, I'm not finding it.
But yeah, I
Oh.
do have to update the map real quick, so hold on.
Yeah, there's a crater now.
Yeah, the
assuming.
city of all the dwarf friends we could have had are all gone now. That also leaves to worry.
Yeah, but the good news is that should mean that the fucking Elder Brain's dead. For
Yeah,
the
well,
dragon.
We already know the Elder Brain is dead.
I meant the Durgan.
Oh, the Elder Brain Dragon?
Silver lining the gnomes will help at least now.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
and
will.
we can go to the right side of the continent, guys.
We can properly go there now.
Yay.
I wonder what billboard's like. Yeah, there's the crater.
There it is.
Yeah, I try to freaking
Yeah,
remove
guys,
that image,
I
but
lose
it's
the
not
The
letting me.
transparency. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a transparent image, but like it still has it. Like it's stupid.
Yeah.
I think I lose the compass.
Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
I lose
Yeah,
the
we-
compass, guys. Oh, fucking shit.
Oh no! So you lose them anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it crumbled. The reason why it pointed to the south as its last thing as it fades.
Did we keep the signet rings?
The signet ring.
The signet rings of silence and stuff like that.
I think
Oh,
so,
no,
because
mine's
we
not.
got that in loot.
Yeah.
No, mine wasn't that then. I have a different
Yeah,
ring.
signet ring of blindness and silence, because literally the doctor, one of the bodies dropped a pair if you scroll up.
Silent.
So that's
I mean,
fine, because
the
that's Griffin's.
The only one I would consider in is blindness. I might actually keep that one.
Just before we hop off tonight, Kerberg, because I know we went the extra mile to try to finally finish this fight, can we just make sure somebody does have the physical items for the loot, is all I ask.
Hand them over to me. I'll keep them on the sheet for now.
Oh my god.
Because I know you wipe the chat when we start a next session, and
Yeah,
it's great that we can see this, but if we don't physically have it, then what it doesn't matter.
I gotcha.
So, the
I'm
Impaler,
so
Adamantine.
upset right now.
I'm just... He got the fuck away again!
I mean, hey, the alternative is he's not going to bother us for the next, fucking chunk of campaigns.
I
It wasn't a complete loss. I mean, honestly, I gave up giving a fuck. We're done. I don't fucking care. The doctor can piss off for all eternity. I don't care.
I just wanted us to have the finality of him being...
I did
dead.
too. Trust me. We should have
I
had
don't
it
care.
7 times over. But we didn't.
I would not have cared if he somehow Palpatined his way fucking back. Oh, I have another clone that's somewhere over here.
I thought
as
that's
long
what
as
it
we
was
actually
doing.
killed him and he didn't just inject himself to fuck off.
Yeah, rob the victory. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so upset right now at all the items I'm gonna lose.
We went through so much with that.
Do I lose
and
the
we're still
strong
losing.
spirit mod?
Basically, it was his last fuck you to you guys, but yeah.
Oh,
I know.
I'm so sad.
I think you do, Giraffe.
Oh no, Gronk.
Granted, the thing for Giraffe and Grotz, because technically, I've been meaning to tell you both this for forever, I just kept forgetting. Technically, you two can't benefit from the way you've been using it.
Why?
Because you're immune to poison. The mug requires you to fail, meaning you have to be susceptible to poison.
I was susceptible to poison.
I'm not.
Avik, we gave you an amulet of immunity to poison, remember?
I mean, recently, yes.
Yeah. Before that, yeah, you were fine. But yeah,
Yeah.
after, the mug did stop eventually working because, you do have to be affectable by poison.
Too? What the fuck I'm losing so much shit, guys.
I think Grotz
Yeah,
is
okay.
also. I think Grotz-
Don't delete
I'm
them.
not deleting
'cause we
them
can,
yet.
There,
Because
fucking
we
A,
can't
it
get
took forever
price.
for me to get the damn image.
for it to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, for it to be transparent proper.
Fair,
Yeah.
fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
I
I'm
also. Go ahead.
Is Grotz technically also losing the Allfather's Eye?
But
Probably.
yes, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, that is an item you will lose.
What about the Dragon Skull helms? Because I know a few of us have those.
Probably.
No, that is still in the modules we have. I
Anyway,
double
I'll
checked
go
that.
ahead and